chasing the feather dream. Binoculars on in the Essex sky, every tweet a story they magnify. Flap on wings, they're on the chase. Essex birds all over the place. Birds of Essex on the screen, fun and feathers in between. Pictures flying new so bright, birds of Essex every night. Robins in gardens, starlings in flight, hawks on the hunt in the fading light. Cameras rolling, facts to share, their online show takes you anywhere. Chirps and calls, they're breaking through. Birds of Essex coming to you. Birds of Essex on the screen, fun and feathers in between. Pictures flying new so bright, birds of Essex every night. Robins in gardens, starlings in flight, hawks on the hunt in the fading light. Cameras are rolling, facts to share. Their online show takes you anywhere. Chirps and calls are breaking through. Birds of Essex coming to you. Birds of Essex on the screen, fun and feathers in between. Pictures flying new so bright, birds of Essex every night.
Oh,
He's gone.
hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, good evening and welcome everybody to March, April, May and June's Birds of Essex.
And who are you?
I literally can't remember. I don't know. Hi, Steve. How you doing? You okay?
I'm great, mate. How you doing?
Not too bad. I can't believe it's been 4 months since we've done the last one of these.
I know. The time has just flown by.
It really does.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had winter, spring, summer, winter, and I think we're back to summer again. Maybe.
Mate, it was February this year, not last year.
Ah, sorry.
But as people who sat through the intro saw at the end, we want to say thank you because we've now got over 1,000 subscribers to the channel. So thank you so much for that. That's really cool. My Ferrari is on order. I haven't told Steve yet.
Okay, so we don't get we get paid like zero.
So I've ordered myself a Matchbox Ferrari from Amazon. I'm just going to hold it really close to the camera so it looks big. No, seriously, really good that we've over 1,000 people. Thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing to the channel. It's all good. Thank you.
Well, by the end of the show, we might have another few more. So,
or we might dip below 1,000 again, depending.
yeah. People realise what's going on tonight.
I was thinking that when I made the video, I thought, can you imagine how funny it would be if like 10 people unsubscribed and we went below 1,000? That would be
that'd be hilarious. That would.
Oh dear. Right. Anyway, so as always, if you want to, you can join in with the chat and banter. So how can people do that, Steve?
So if you're logged into YouTube with a Gmail account, which a lot of people already are tonight by the looks of it, which is really good, you can join the live chat. If not, if you've got any questions, you can email us at ebwstalks@gmail.com. yeah, and hopefully, as we've not seen a lot of you for months, hopefully there'll be lots of chat tonight, which is really good.
Absolutely, and my camera keeps disappearing again. Okay, there we go. I'm back. So yeah, I'll try and keep an eye on the emails tonight as well. So if you do want to send anything in while we're talking, we'll do our very best to show it. And so yeah, just bear with us on that. Might take a few moments, but we'll get there, I promise.
Cool.
We've got quite a lot of pictures and a few videos and lots of things to tell you about. And I've gone again. I don't know what's happening. Hang on a minute. Let me just. Oh, hold on. I'm
While
going
you're
to
doing,
unplug.
yeah,
Go
you
on.
unplug.
Yep.
We've got lots of people watching tonight while Matt's doing a little technical difficulties. Paul Everett, David Lane. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Richard Chu can't be with us tonight. He's at a Swift event in Manningtree. Mo Jackson, Tony Pickes, Graham Mee, Julie Eggleton, Pete Dwyer, Chris Mee, Brian, someone, Kevin O'Connor, Lauren Hooper. Hi, Lauren. And Keith and Kathy Radley are watching tonight. So good evening, everybody. Hopefully, Matt is back on again. You
I
put
can't.
10p. You put 10p in the meter.
I can't move. Every time I move, it disappears. So I'm just gonna. Okay, so how about this? I'll just do the show like this. Is that okay? Yeah.
That's very good. Thank you very much. Yes.
Hopefully, it will stay working. But if not, you have to just bear with me. My dulcet tones will keep blasting out through your speakers. I promise. Even if my hairy face doesn't show on your telly screen. Right. Okay, so what have we got coming up to? We're going to be looking back at the conference. All of this is going to be brief look backs because we have got kind of 4 months of stuff to catch up on. And we want to get the show finished in June. We don't want to go into July, to be fair. So we'll have a brief look back at the conference. We're going to look at the Rye Harbour, the Thursley Common, and the Carlton Marshes field trips. We're going to quickly have a chat about the talks that we had back in March, April, I think it was. Yep. Were very good.
Right. Yep.
We had a couple of pop-ups, didn't we? Which we're going to
We
talk
did.
about.
Yep.
A
Couple of recent
ringing
ones.
demo, and then we're going to have a quick look at next season. Just a brief idea of where we're going to be going. We're not going to give you dates and details because you can find that out yourself, and we'll tell you how later on. We're also going to find out, and this is a shocker, in the second half, why Steve no longer is a great big fan of Mediterranean golf.
I know. Who'd have thought?
I know. So
Find
we'll
out
find
later.
out. And we are going to. Can I do this? No, hang on a minute. I do that. Can you see the top bit?
Oh, Tim.
Can you read that?
Teasing. Teasing.
Gripometer.
A gripometer.
A gripometer. We're going to find out what that is shortly. Right.
Intriguing.
But first of all, before we do any of that, we've got the spring bird photographic competition final to be looking at. So let me just close a couple of screens and open a couple more. Hold on.
And while you're doing that, if you're not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, click on the little bell up in the top right-hand corner, and that will give you notifications of when we're going live. And give us a thumbs up. There's a little thumbs up symbol down there somewhere.
Excellent.
Give us a thumbs up as well.
Thumbs up are always good. Okay, so can you see the Spring 26 Bird Photography Competition final page?
Yes, looking good.
Right. Excellent. So if you haven't done so already and you've got about 23 minutes to do it, if you go onto our website, ebwstalks.org.uk, on the front page, you'll see this picture of a chiff chaff with Vote Now across it. We didn't hurt the chiff chaff when we put the sign on it, I promise. No chiff chaffs were harmed in this broadcast. And if you click on the chiff chaffs, you'll then go to this screen here, and it will tell you basically you've got to choose your favourite photograph from the 4 finalists, and then click the blue bit there to place your vote. And you go through to another screen, you can just click on your favourite and then vote. So, in no particular order, we have a pair of European greenfinches. Well, I don't know if it's a pair or not, actually. Not sure. Probably not.
No, probably 2 males.
Probably 2 males, actually. Yeah, looking at that, yeah. So two male European greenfinches. We have a rather fetching little owl coming in to pounce on something unfortunate. You like this one, don't you?
Yep. I'm not telling you which my favourite is.
No.
I voted earlier today.
Oh, well done. Excellent.
Because I almost forgot.
We have a tree creeper that's, I presume, just taken off from the trunk of the tree. and we have a cuckoo that's nowhere near the trunk of a tree, and that's flying around in the sky. So yeah, those are the 4 finalists. Choose your favourite. Go to our website if you haven't done so already. Choose your favourite. Click on the link and then follow the instructions. And just a quick note, and I hope if you actually, you know what, let's start some chat going. So on this photo competition, the last couple of competitions, I've been putting all the new names in, the new English names, so like common cuckoo and European greenfinches and so forth. Mainly because I'm trying to learn them.
Yep.
But what do people think of those common names? We probably asked you before, but let's get an update. Are we happy having them on the photo competition, or do you want me just to call them cuckoos and greenfinches? Let's see what people think. And we've got another couple of discussion things, haven't we, Steve?
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, that's right. You're right. Your screen had frozen, so
Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're all good.
yeah. So what's everyone been up to since February? You know, lots of time's flown by. You know, what you've been up to? Spring has come and gone. So tell us what you've been up to and what's seen, and your best birding experience of the spring so far.
Do you want to know mine?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, you'll find out what later on. But I had a 2 life a day.
Ooh,
Mm,
2 life a day.
2 life a day. Good. What about
That's
yours?
pretty
Have you got
good.
anything special stands out? I know you've been like halfway around the world and back, so
Yeah, I've been busy. Oh, nothing off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I should have thought about this a bit more. Um,
I'm sure
but
you'll
no,
think of something in the next few minutes.
every day is a highlight for me, mate.
That's the correct answer. Did anyone watch Sam and Aid go birding? So the Samuel West and Aid Edmondson. I'm sure most people are aware of it. There was a 3-part series on Channel 5, 4, 5.
Channel 5, yeah.
Channel
Yep.
5, yeah. Did you watch it? What did you think of it? And the final thing is where the gripometer comes in. So, if you go to see something and you don't see it, what do we call it, Steve?
You've been gripped.
Well, no, you dip it.
It's off.
Dipped. So if you
Dip it.
go to see
Yes,
something, you
dipped.
dip it, yeah? So if you go to
Yep.
see, you travel all the way out the other end of the country and you fail to see the thing you went to
Yep.
see,
Sorry, yeah, dipped it. Yep.
you've dipped it. You've dipped
Yep.
it. So most people probably know that. I don't know how many people are aware of the phrase being gripped off. Now, I won't tell you exactly what I thought when I heard that phrase because it's before 9 o'clock. But I just thought that's a very unusual phrase. I wonder what that means. So the first time I heard it, someone said, I've been gripped off by whoever it was.
Yep.
So I then had to ask, what on earth does that mean? And effectively, what it means is if you call me tomorrow, Steve, and say, I've just seen a blank in my garden or wherever it is, and I'm not there and I don't get to see it because it's flown off.
Yep.
That's what being gripped off is. Now, I've got no idea where it comes from.
No, don't Google it now either.
No, don't
Please.
do that.
No, don't Google it.
Maybe after 9 o'clock, but don't do it now. You thought that maybe because it's like a gripping sighting, possibly.
Yeah, I think so.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. So, I'm going to carry on with this. So, the reason this has come up is because I got gripped off by Tina the other day, and she, don't start. I knew you were going to start laughing. And she gripped me off with a tree creeper in the garden. So I was driving to work, and I don't drive quite like that. I drive safely. To be
All
fair.
over the place if you were like that.
Being pursued by the police, obviously. And she called me on speakerphone, of course, and said that there's a strange bird in the garden. She thinks it's a tree creeper. Now, Tina's not a birder, but she does like birds, and we've seen tree creepers before. So she described what it was doing. It was little brown. It was going up the trunk, round in circles. I said, has it got little white spots on it? And she got some binoculars and said, yes, it has. And then I sent her a picture of a tree creeper when I got to work. And she replied back saying, yes, that was it. So I was a bit gripped off by that because I've never seen a tree creeper in the garden. So I told you, and we came up with the idea of having a gripometer. So the gripometer, now this is, stop laughing.
No expense spared, is it?
This is high tech, and I promise you it's not homemade. Here it is. Can you read that?
I can.
Excellent. So On the left, in the yellow, we've got limply gripped. Now, I thought that to add to the explanation, that's the equivalent of blue tack. That's how much grip it's got.
Okay, good.
Then you've got firm grip in the middle, which is Velcro.
Okay.
And then on the right-hand side, we've got iron grip, which is the equivalent of no more nails. So I think that my tree creeper, or Tina's tree creeper, was a light or a limp grip, which is the equivalent of blue tack. So I'm leaving it on yellow for the tree creeper. Now, you've got a similar experience, haven't you?
I have. Yep. I was at work when I used to work for a living, proper job, when I had a proper job, and Annette rang me and she said, "You never guess what." And she said, "Guess what we've had in the garden?" And it's like, well, obviously I couldn't guess. We had a waxwing on a feeder in the garden. Like, I know.
Right.
Of course,
Okay.
I got home, waited, never to be seen. I think it was a Friday, so waited all weekend, nothing ever. So
Well, I
that is
think
that is probably a firmly gripped
that's
Velcro
definitely firmly gripped
style.
off. Velcro.
Yep.
Okay, the challenge is, has anyone got an equivalent story of a bird that somebody has seen? Doesn't have to be a partner, could be a friend, could be a mate, anything at all. Work colleague. Has someone seen a bird that you didn't see and you felt a little bit miffed by it? And is the bird good enough to get into that section there?
To be
Let us
fair,
know.
Matt, to be
Yeah.
fair, I do have a no more nails one as well.
Really?
Yeah, there's a bloke I know who's
Yep.
he's holding a sign up at this very moment.
We'll come to that later, shall we?
Yeah, okay. So you know where I'm going with this. So
I know exactly where you're going with that. Yeah,
okay.
that
So
to be
that
fair,
is
that would probably need a section around here somewhere, actually, wouldn't it?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So
But
more
let's
of
put
that
that back
later.
there for a moment. So we've
Yeah.
gone from limp to firm, and now we want to go to iron. So
I almost had a drink then. I almost spat it everywhere.
can anyone beat Steve's
Ah.
wax wings? Okay. Right. That's enough of that.
Cool.
Just a bit of fun. Okay. So what's next? We are going to check feedback while I'm queuing up some pictures.
Yep. Annette's watching. Mary Young says, "What med goals?" Asking if I was okay. Yeah, I'm good. Christabel's watching, and now I think Sophie Fisher is Dan Higgs, from what I remember.
Okay.
I think if I've got it wrong, I apologise to
Okay.
Sophie, Dan, anyone. So yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Well, hello, everyone. It's all great that you're all tuning in. Thank you so much. So back to the photo competition. We've picked out some honourable mentions. Just 3 or 4 pictures, just ones that we liked, really, that didn't necessarily get through to the vote even. So that's the first one. Can you see a starling?
I can. It's a cracker.
Okay. So this is a common starling by Steve Cox. And thought this one was just nice, just because of the colours, really. I think everyone loves a starling, don't they? And you can see the blues and the greens and the purples and obviously the bright yellow bill. So I really like that one, Steve. Thank you.
Nice.
Next one. This is from Martin Buckley, who's I think Martin's won the competition previously. And this is a European green woodpecker. What a bush. I don't know what the bush is. Any idea? Honeysuckle type?
Hawthorn.
Okay.
Blackthorn. Yeah. Hawthorn.
But again, it's just a nice picture. But you don't have to be mega close to the bird to get a nice picture. It's nice and sharp, and the setting is nice. The
It's a bird in habitat, yeah, which is really nice.
Lovely. Really like that one. This one was good as well. So Esme Barnes, European Robin, brilliant. Love it. I presume it's having a dust bath. Dust bath?
Nice. Yeah, dust bath's good. Yeah.
I would imagine it's quite a hot day as well, because the robin looks like it's a bit warm. So yeah, really like that. Maybe smile. And we've got Liz Lava. So Liz sent in long tail. Look at that long-tailed tit in flight, heading straight for the camera. And I think it's got some insects in its bill as well, by the looks of it, or some nesting material, maybe nesting material.
It looks like the old punk rocker with the old Mohican.
That's brilliant. Really like that. And to get one of them in flight is really good work. And then the final one had to include this. We had the white-tailed eagle at Abberton back in, when was it? March, April, something like that.
Yeah, do you know what? That's probably my highlight of the spring, that was.
Oh, did you see it?
I did manage to see that, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well,
yeah,
it flew right over Glenn's head, didn't it?
It did. He was lucky. I had a bit of a distant view, but nevertheless saw it. But
Hmm.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And I think this picture made it in onto some of the press websites as well, local
It
press.
did.
I've got
Yeah.
a funny feeling it might have even got onto the BBC website. I'm not sure, but
Oh,
yeah. So
lovely.
really good capture there, Glenn. Well done. So yeah, thank
Nice,
you.
nice shot. Oh, we've got a
Very
bit of
nice.
gripometer action.
Wait, hang on a minute. Hold on.
Get grip. I can't even say it. Get your gripometer out.
Go on then.
So Lauren Hooper had a red start and a turtle dove turn up in the garden. She
Oh,
was abroad for work.
oh,
Oh,
right. So
that's a
what do you think? I mean, I would say that probably both of them are somewhere here, but
yeah.
together,
Together.
I reckon. I mean, it's got to be around here.
Yeah, it's high.
Maybe on the border of iron.
It's high. It's high.
That's really good in the garden. That's really good. Yep. Any more?
That's good. And Paul Everett said in December 2020, when he was at work, he got home and Jackie showed him a photo of 5 waxwings from earlier in the day in the tree in
Oh
the
well.
garden.
To be fair, if your one waxing was here, I think that's probably got to just edge
It's an
into
iron
the red
grip, mate.
zone.
It's an iron
Yeah.
grip. Yep, definitely.
Five is just
Yeah,
there, definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well done, Paul. Well done. Right. Excellent.
Hopefully we'll get a few more. Few more.
Absolutely. Yeah. I should
Oh,
have
here we go.
trademarked that.
Oh
You'll
no, here
see
you go.
this.
And hot off the
Oh,
press, another one straight in.
go on in.
Mick Woodruff, evening, Mick.
Evening,
Um,
mate.
there was a red kite. He was messaged about a red kite circling about 100 yards above his house 10 years ago when he was at work, when they were quite rare then. So
Oh, okay.
that's a,
For 10 years,
yeah,
that's got to be in here somewhere, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's in the Velcro styling.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Velcro. Yeah, excellent.
yeah.
I should really
Thanks, Mick.
trademark this because you're going to see this in RSPB stores around the nation, aren't you?
You are. I think they'll patent it and it'll be for
Hotel
sale.
will get the rights to it or something. Yeah.
Yep, for about 5p or something. So, yeah, cool.
Thanks, mate. Brilliant. Right. Okay. So that's that. We've got a website or a web page to share very quickly. This is a little bit off track, but Steve Hallam, who's our assistant recorder. Oh, hang on a minute. It's not loading. Here we go. Right. So Steve sent this in, just said, would members be interested having a look at this? I think this is kind of geared towards the farming community, but it's interesting. So this is on the 18th of June from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. And it's all about how to get the most from your farm hedges. So if anyone watching is a farmer or knows a farmer or has just got some land with hedgerows, you might want to go along to this and just find out. You've got Ian and Beth Metzen from Hedge Life and some chap called Mark Nowers from Operation Turtle Dove's going to be there. I've not heard of him.
That's a reason to go if there ever was one.
So yeah, Mark's going to be there as well. And you can see a little bit about it on the screen. I'm not going to read it all out, but it looks like actually it could be quite interesting. So whether you've just got a little bit of land with some hedgerows, whether you're a farmer or whether you know someone who might be interested in this, if you go to the NFFN, Nature Friendly Farming Network, and you should be able to find the link on there. If you can't find it, send us an email to ebwstalks@gmail.com and I'll be happy to forward it on for you. It's free to attend and it's next Thursday, I think. So it doesn't clash with the England game either, which is good.
Good. I forgot the World Cup's on.
Yeah. Right. What's next?
We've got a bit of an AGM update.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, I'm just reading it. I've got to sit back here because the writing on my run sheet is so small.
Okay.
So since we had our AGM back in April, we've managed to fill some vacancies on the committee and officers' roles, which is absolutely blooming amazing. First up is we've got a new editor for Essex Birding magazine. So drum roll, if I had a drum. Virtual drum.
Brilliant. Yep.
Julie Eggleton has offered her services as editor for the magazine, which is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Julie. Much appreciated.
Yep.
And thank you also to Greg Hope,
Yes.
who edited it for 5 years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a long time. Yep.
And did a smashing job. He took it from a sort of a thinner publication into the thicker, wonderful thing that it is now. Yeah. And Julie is going to take it forwards and go from here. So yeah, thank you, Julie. Thank you, Greg. Good. And looking forward to the next issue.
Can't wait. It won't be long. And
Mm.
then, as Matt just mentioned a minute ago, Steve Hallam has taken over the role. Taken over a new role as assistant editor. Assistant recorder. So
Yes.
Tim Haywood's deputy, which is really good because obviously we get thousands and thousands and thousands of
Oh,
records every year, and it's becoming harder to deal with. But yeah, Steve's taken up the reins on that one, so fantastic.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that Tim said it's going to be sort of 500,000 or so records for the 2025 report that they're kind of working on at the moment. So that's a lot of work, isn't it?
It is. It is. And
Mm.
yeah, absolutely. So thanks to Steve for that. Very much appreciated. That is. And then on the committee, we have assistants. So we have always availability for assistants that just helps the running of the society. And we've got two new assistants joined us, haven't we? So we've got Jackie Everett, who's
Hmm.
Paul Everett's wife, the chair.
Yep.
She's joined us, and Dan Higgs
Yep.
has joined us as well. So that is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, thanks guys for coming on the committee. That is really, I mean, it's
No,
already a great team, but it's now becoming even a better team.
it is. I mean, we none of this would happen, just to repeat, we probably said this before, but all of the committee members for EBWS, everything is done voluntarily. It's all done out of our own heart, time and love for birds and so forth. It is a really good committee. They've got a great bunch of people. We all work really well together. Everyone's got their jobs, which they do brilliantly. And without, it's like a machine, isn't it? They say if
Yes.
a cog falls off, the thing stops
Yep.
working. It's the same thing with this.
Yep.
Every single person is a vital part of the team. And Paul's the new chair. He's been chairing now for just over a year, I think. Might be two, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Time flies so quickly.
yeah. And he's doing a great job in kind of holding it all together. And yes, it's really good to be part of. And we are always looking for people to help out. So thank you so much to all these guys, to
Yep.
Julie, to Steve, to Dan, and to Jackie.
Yep.
And let's look forward to another good year ahead.
Yep. Fantastic. Really good.
Okay.
Oh, we've got a bit more grip. Oh, we've got big grip. Oh, we've got
Oh,
grip on. No. We've got spring highlights. I think this is. So Michael Rumsby, evening, Michael. He said that they saw blackwing stilts at Raynham, which were a good highlight. And they've been doing lapwing and redshank surveys this spring.
oh, well done.
And then Michael got woken up by Ben to go and see a certain gull at Thameside.
We're not going to talk about that. Not yet.
And but their highlight was two wheaties in the garden.
I didn't see
That's
them, so that's
I mean,
definitely.
to be fair, wheatie is just a blooming good garden bird. That
Yeah,
is. I mean, there's
I think that's here for 2 weeks here. Definitely somewhere here. Yep.
yeah, that's
Very
totally
good.
great because we would have liked to seen those.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mm.
And yeah, and Julie Eggleton's just commented. She said, "I hope to make Greg and the committee proud." Well, she will definitely. I've got no
Definitely.
doubt about that.
Definitely.
And
Um,
Neil Sumner quickly has just said he's
oh,
postponed his retirement as editor of the Bird Report for another year.
excellent.
So
That's really good news. So
thank you,
I,
Neil.
I know that Neil has done again such a great. Is it 3 or 4 that he's done now? He's done a few, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done. He's got to be.
Or was it? Is he on his fifth? I can't remember.
Yeah,
He'll
I
probably
think it's
correct us in
4.
the
This
chat.
is his
Yeah.
5th. Yeah.
And again, superb publication. We'll
Oh,
feature it a bit later on. So yeah, really pleased that Neil's staying on as editor for another year. That's really good news. Seriously.
yeah.
Right. So we're going to talk about nightingales briefly. Now, you may remember that last year, and I think this year as well, there's been nightingale surveys done in the north of the county and the south of the county. So specifically areas just to the south of Colchester and also around the Danbury area as well, which are both kind of hotspots for nightingale in Essex.
Yep.
And we got sent some information from Martin Pugh. I hope I've remembered his name correctly. I should have written it down.
Martin Pugh, yeah.
Yeah, Martin Pugh, who's kind of one of the leads on this whole project. And I think the idea is obviously to monitor the nightingales, to find out how they're doing, whether populations are going up or down, and also to help to try to protect some of the habitat that they use in certain areas of the county. We won't go into that in specific detail now, but there are areas that are under threat, specifically Middlewick Colchester. And I think the idea of these surveys is showing how important that habitat is for nightingale and for many, many other species will hopefully strengthen the campaign to save places like Middlewick. So fingers crossed that can happen. But meanwhile, if you look on our website, ebws.org.uk, there is one of the 6 revolving news stories is this one, and it's the 2025 Nightingale Survey results. And there's a bit of blurb. I don't know if you've seen this, Steve, but if you have a quick look at this, it's really quite interesting.
I can't read it.
Okay, so shall I make it bigger? Hang on. Does that work?
That's cool. That's cool.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I can't really read it behind my camera, to be fair, but 298 territories from South Colchester surveys. This was in the 2012 National Survey, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. So,
go on.
yeah,
You
100,
probably
they had
see it.
131 in 2012
Right.
and 298 in 2025. So that's a 127% increase.
Massive.
That is
Absolutely
huge.
massive. Fingering Hoe Wick has shown a slight increase since 2021, 36 to 40. But I think that the theory is with Fingering Hoe that it's quite full, isn't it, with nightingales? You know, it's a limited space, and I think there's not many more nightingales that you can kind of cram in there. And then the Danbury area as well, that had an increase as well, a significant increase of 118%.
Yeah, so it's over double, isn't it? So
Massive.
that's phenomenal. So a lot of these places are at their maximum density, so no doubt nightingales have got to spread out from that core, that sort of nucleus almost. So yeah, that's fantastic news. That is.
It's definitely good news for nightingales. I mean, I've heard quite a few this year. I've yet to actually see one.
No, they were very showy first thing apparently,
Right.
but then the leaves came out so quickly, and then they've been a bit of a nightmare to see.
Although one of my highlights of the spring, actually, it might even rival my 2 life a day, was Tina and I went to Rabness, stood on the path, and I had a nightingale one side of the path in a bush really close, couldn't see it, and one a similar distance the other side, and they were dueling, and I've never heard that before. They were literally mimicking each other's calls, but one of them was doing it slightly better. So
wow,
it was really interesting. So coming back to this page on the website, if you want to have a look at these surveys, if you click these buttons, hopefully this will work on here. There we go. You can then download the actual PDF of the survey itself.
Yeah, fantastic.
With all the information and have a good old read through.
Yeah, all right. It's really good. Well worth a read. Well worth downloading. Yeah.
And they're both on there. So yeah, thanks very much to Martin. Thanks to everyone who took part. I know a lot of our members were involved in the Nightingale surveys last year, and they've done some this year as well. I was chatting with Paul about this actually. I think he'd been involved with it. So thank you to everyone who's got involved with that. It's such an iconic species, and Essex is such an important county for nightingale. So yeah, really good work.
Absolutely. And back to the Essex Bird Report, all this data will filter its way down into the Bird Report, which is actually Neil's number 6. This is number 6 Bird Report.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They've done 5. Good grief.
Yeah. So he's done 5, and he said that Tim Hayward and Steve Hallam are doing great work on the records, and he's confident that the authors will find it easier this year. And Andrew Duckett's written this new app to help sort all the data. So yeah, looking forward to that. It'll be really good.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes on sort of behind the scenes really to make all these things happen, like I said before. So yeah, huge thanks to everyone involved. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we had some talks. We had a talk in March and a talk in April. And did you go to either of them or not? Were you away for both?
I was away for the March talk, but I was there for the April talk.
You certainly were, right. So the March talk was Paul Alistair Collins, and he spoke about European Wildlife Roadshow, or that was the title of the talk. And basically, it was kind of his journey from pretty much childhood through to becoming, or how he became interested in wildlife photography. And a lot of that involved photographing herons, believe it or not. So I think it was the London Wetland Centre. His dad used to take him there when he was small, and he got a camera, and obviously herons can be quite good photographic subjects. And I think he just fell in love with photographing them and trying different techniques. And from there, his love grew, and he ended up becoming a wildlife tour guide and a photographer, and yeah, travels Europe. And he was talking about places, I think in Spain and Greece and all over the place. There was lots and lots of good pictures, lots of great species that he covered as well. And it was a really interesting talk. So thanks so much to Paul for doing that one. And yeah, really enjoyed it. Really good.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. And then in April, what did we have in April?
Well, we had the AGM first, which is a very important part of business for the society.
Absolutely. Hmm.
And then we had a wonderful talk by Pete Merchant about peregrines.
Mm.
And do you know what? It's one of the best talks I've ever seen.
It was brilliant.
Yeah,
It was absolutely brilliant.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And I felt that to be fair, I think if you wanted to, you could probably have still been talking now.
Yeah,
His passion just it came across in spades, didn't it? It really did.
it was. And I mean, this guy, for anyone who doesn't know, this guy is not exactly a youngster.
Mm.
And he was up climbing up bridges and, you know, like the Orwell Bridge, like underneath the Orwell Bridge and hanging off things, roped up,
Yep.
and yeah, amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he's been responsible for, I can't remember how many peregrine chicks under it was hundreds, I think, wasn't it? It was many,
Yeah,
many
lots.
peregrine chicks, uh, dozens of territories across Suffolk and into Essex. He's been involved in key projects, as Steve said, like the Orwell Bridge, the nest box under there. They take him up there. We saw pictures of him walking through the underneath of the bridge, what the bridge looks like from underneath, which was quite scary looking, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And then there's this little door, and he sort of puts a harness thing on and just basically jumps out really and dangles off and walks around, and it's unbelievable what he does. It's absolutely
I
incredible.
know.
But the thing that I loved was the BT tower up near Martlesham, isn't it?
Yeah, just around Martlesham bypass, really. Yeah, on the A12.
Mm.
Yep.
And peregrines nested there, and I think initially that he had to sort of try a little bit just to get involved with them, but he said they've been absolutely brilliant, BT. They've given him full access to the area. He goes in there every Wednesday, doesn't he?
I know. Takes his scope.
Yeah, and the staff they forfeit their lunch break and they all come outside with their sandwiches to look at peregrines and to talk to Pete for for an hour or so. So it's just brilliant,
It
really,
was
really good.
amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
So that was a fab talk. Really enjoyed that. And Paul's done a write-up of both those talks for the next Essex Birding Journal as well. So anyone that missed them will be able to have a quick read of what Paul's put. So yeah, it's good stuff. Exciting. And then we've had some field trips.
Yeah, we had 3 field trips.
We have.
So I think in April, so March we didn't have a field trip because it was the conference.
Mhm.
So we don't do anything for that month. And then April we headed to Carlton Marshes in Suffolk Wildlife Trust Reserve.
We did.
The weather was good from what I remember, a bit breezy, but we had a really good day, didn't we? Another full coach.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a good journey up there, I think. And the site, I've been there 4 times before this
Okay.
year, I think, this one. You've been there a few times, haven't you?
yeah, and so probably similar to you actually,
Hmm.
4 or 5 times.
One of our first shared experiences was the American Bittern up there a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
That was when they were the new centre was just like a little hut. They were working on it, weren't they?
They were building it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was
So-
very cold when we went.
It was very cold, yeah. So the site has changed quite a lot since those days, and it's a really good site. There's a cracking visitor centre, lots of good pathways around the whole area. Got 4 pictures, I think, from there. I didn't really take many pictures, to be fair. There was so much stuff going on. Didn't think about taking pictures for a change. But this is a funny looking bird, isn't it?
Funny. We don't always just look at birds, on our field trips. We look at all sorts of wildlife, including this Chinese water deer that Matt's expertly taken.
Well, I don't know about that. It's a bit blurry, but then the heat haze was rough. But I love these because they've got sort of teddy bear faces, haven't they? They're quite cute.
They are.
Yeah,
Those lovely like ears. Yeah, cool.
yeah, really cool. And there's quite a few of them up there. It's quite a good sight to see them. And then we had quite nice views of this gorgeous kestrel. This is when the whole group. It was in the afternoon, wasn't it? I think after lunch.
Yeah, we had a spot of lunch in the sunshine, and then we had another wander off to a different part of the reserve. And this male kestrel, was just perched right in front of us.
Yeah, he just perched up in the sunshine. It just looked amazing. Gorgeous, gorgeous bird. And then I
Oh,
think
well,
you and Ollie, and I think
Janet,
Janet.
wasn't it? Janet Avery, yeah.
Yeah, well, Janet and a small group had gone ahead, and I think Ollie was behind with the main group, wasn't he?
Yep,
And both of them at the same time picked up. Well, there was actually two of these, wasn't there?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a time where lots of ring ouzels were passing through the country. And to be fair, that wasn't really on our radar, I don't think.
No.
Out on the marshes, and these two ring ouzels just flew across the marsh in front of us. And luckily, they landed.
Yeah.
On this one, yeah, you managed, and the light was cracking on it, and it was it was a new bird for quite a few of the group.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, there's a few people that hadn't seen it, and they're just smart, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like a sort of like a blackbird on steroids, really, if I can say that. They're just a gorgeous looking bird. They're little bit bigger, and they've got that sort of slightly scaly plumage,
yeah.
and obviously the males have got this gorgeous white bib. So yeah, they're really good to see them actually.
Really
Really good.
nice.
Then the only other picture I took was this one, which this was your bird, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You
I
did
was
well. Yeah.
just scanning through the gulls, and I picked up this yellow leg gull out on one of the pools. I think we were looking for a gargany at the time, which we none of us saw,
Hmm.
but this was slight compensation.
Yeah, no, smart bird. And obviously it's a younger bird, hasn't got all its plumage yet. I think it's probably a second year bird.
Yeah, yeah,
I think I stand to be corrected by anyone out there. But yeah, no, really, really cracking spot that one. This just shows it's easy to overlook things sometimes, isn't it?
yeah. Always scan through the birds. You never know
100%.
what's
100%.
lurking there, and that's often how the rare birds are found. So,
Definitely.
yeah,
And then,
that was April, and then May. Well,
oh yeah, we've got more. Sorry, blimey. What am I doing? Hang on a minute.
not the well. That's all right. Carry on. Not that
Go
it
on.
felt like May, but we headed south,
Mhm.
down to Sussex, to Rye Harbour, and again, since we last went, there's an excellent new centre there now. Brilliant cafe. Um, we just could have wished for better weather, really. To say it was blowing a hoolie is a slight understatement.
It's a bit windy,
Um,
wasn't it?
but it was fun. It was dry.
It was. And I think when we got there, one of the first birds we saw was this chappie, wasn't it?
We did. We had a very close view of this Wimbrel, but as you'll probably notice from the picture there, it's got a bit of a funny leg.
Mm.
So I suspect it was injured. I mean, it was feeding okay and
Yeah,
could
it seemed all
fly.
right, didn't it? Yeah, it
Yeah,
seemed
it
all
could
right.
fly.
Yeah,
But yeah, lovely Eurasian Wimbrel,
yeah,
um,
gorgeous.
which was nice.
Really nice picture as well. And then yeah, just a few more pictures. Basically, it's just some of the group. I always forget to take group shots. Terrible, really. So I got a group shot of people sort of walking over a ridge, and we were on the way out. I can't remember what the name of the pool was. This was in the afternoon because you got a
Yeah.
hot off the press tip that. Well, let's have a look.
What was there? Oh,
What was there? So that was the
well,
first one that was there. Do you wanna?
we missed a Drake Gargany at Carlton Marshes, but we didn't at Rye Harbour. Nice
Absolutely.
Drake Gargany along with the Northern Shoveler there,
Yeah,
which
very
was
nice.
really nice. But then we didn't go looking for that. That was a bit of a bonus. We
We
went looking
went.
for
Well, it wasn't there to start with, was it?
no, it wasn't. So the bird we went looking for wasn't there. It'd be disappointing.
And then
And
good old
then
Janet, she's got a
Janet
double.
again.
The Janet again, Janet the spotter. All of a sudden, sort of let out a yell, and we got that
Oh, in through this lovely black-winged still. Um,
gorgeous bird.
and it fed. We all managed to see it. For
Hmm.
everyone that came round to the hide, we all managed to see it. Got really good views, and then it flew off.
Yep, not to
So
be seen again.
right place, right time.
100%. Yeah, very good. Um, and then on the way back to the coach, I stopped to again take a picture because you guys were all looking over there, and I thought, well, that'll make a nice picture. And then Stephen spotted me and started looking at me, and I was like, "Don't look at me, look over there again." But he didn't. But there you go. But
Check.
you guys were all watching this.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
you'd seen it. You'd seen this bird earlier in the afternoon.
Mm,
It's lovely sort of Nordic type jackdaw.
really
It's
nice with
lovely
the sort of.
white. Yeah,
I was going to say I can't point behind my camera, but it's got the white collar, hasn't it, around here somewhere?
yeah. And
Yeah.
again, I mean, you did well to find that because again, check all your birds.
Mm,
You never know. I mean, to be fair, I would never expect to see a Nordic type jackdaw in May.
no. Yeah.
Um,
That's a
Very
good one.
unusual. But there you go. You checked it out. You found it. Well done.
Oh, and we did find we found little stint, and there were ring plovers and all sorts of things on
Mm,
the scrape. And we were watching the scrape for quite a while, and it was very windy. So luckily, I think the last picture just shows a few of us.
yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Luckily, we found this building to shelter
yeah, yeah.
because it was just blowing a gale. It was horrendous.
It's a shame there's no trees in here because they'd probably be horizontal, to be fair. But
Yeah.
in fact, there
Yeah.
was a tree here, I think, and it blew away while you were taking the picture.
Yeah. How many people can you get behind the shed?
Yeah, exactly. There, but when Steve said smile to the group, there was actually 70 people stood there, and there's now about 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All blew away.
Okay.
Um,
And then there was a trip that I unfortunately had to miss, wasn't there?
yeah, you couldn't make. So last Sunday, the 7th of June, we Matt couldn't make it, unfortunately. So we missed you a lot. But we headed down to Thursley Common in Surrey. So for those who don't know, it's a Heathland Reserve. No, unfortunately, no facilities there. So no centre, nothing, but just wilderness, which is brilliant. Um, and it's not just all about birds this time of year. So we're looking for butterflies, dragonflies, um, plants, all sorts of things. And we did see some good birds. I think we saw Dartford warbler, tree pipit, woodlark, and that was in the first 5 minutes.
Hmm.
And lots of other nice stuff.
Am I sharing the screen? It is sharing, isn't it, or not?
No, not at the moment.
I'm not sharing the screen. You know what? I'm looking at the screen. I'm changing the photos. I haven't clicked share. Hang on 1 second.
That's okay.
Sorry about that. A minute.
It's a
There you
bumper
go.
show tonight. Lots to go. Lots to get through.
Exactly. Right.
So yeah, here's a shot of us having lunch. So again, weather wasn't amazing. It was cloudy, but it was dry. Some sunny spells. So
Mhm.
luckily there were some insects, and this is all us, most of the group having lunch. Yeah, we've got a small red damselfly here, which is one of Thursley Common specialities.
Lovely.
And this was a new dragonfly for Jan Lewis, who found this. And I think that was his something like his 34th dragonfly for the year.
Brilliant. That's
And
really good.
as Julie's just put in the comment, we hit a bit of a purple patch there because we saw all these birds within like a few minutes. It was really good,
Oh, fantastic.
including this Dartford warbler. It's
Oh,
juvenile. Lots of juvenile Dartford warblers around. They've obviously had a really good breeding season.
very nice.
And
And
woodlark.
oh, very nice. Excellent. So it's just that heathland habitat, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So birds are completely, maybe not a great array of species, but quality species.
Definitely. And they're things that you wouldn't see in a lot of other places, would you?
No, that's right.
So particularly locally in Essex, it is quite tricky to see birds like woodlark and redstart and Dartford warbler. You've either got to get very lucky, or you might get them flying over in the
Yep.
spring or returning in the autumn. So yeah, it's always worth taking a trip. And probably the nearest heathland to see that kind of species is maybe up in Suffolk, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, Suffolk heaths are really good. Yeah, really
Yeah,
good, and they're similar
yeah.
species. And all the write-ups for these will be in the new issue of Essex Birding, so you can find out more of what we've been up to.
Oh, talking of more,
Exciting stuff.
we're going to have stuff next season, aren't we? So do you want to give a quick rundown
We
of
have, yeah.
who's on
So
the?
we're currently working on the new fixture card. It's not ready yet. It won't be ready until later in the summer, which goes out with the new summer issue of Essex Birding. But yeah, we've got some exciting new places, or exciting places. Some are new. No particular order. We're heading to Titchwell, places like Pulborough Brooks down in Sussex.
Nice.
Where else are we going? We've got some local ones. Places like Abberton and Fingringhoe will feature in the fixture card. Hickling Broad
Oh, excellent.
and Stub Mill for a little bit of rap to roost and common cranes and that sort of thing.
Goody, goody.
And then we've got one special new place that we've never been to before. And I'll give you a clue. It's Sir Peter Scott founded it,
Okay.
and it's in Gloucestershire,
I think I know where that might be.
and sounds a bit like Wimbridge.
So yeah, I was going to say if you had a piece of road over a water and it was quite narrow,
Yes, exactly. So
excellent.
yeah, so watch this space.
Definitely. So the best way to find out about these upcoming events is to to be a member really, because when we send out the Essex Birding, which is going to be hitting doorsteps, we think probably early August, late July, early August, something in that region. that will have the fixture card inside, and we send it out to members initially so that members get a chance to book their places on any of the trips they want to before we put it all on the website and social media. So you're going to get a couple of weeks to any members out there to sign up for any of these trips if you want to. We're making a slight change next year. So the coach trips next year, you need to be a member to come on the coach trips, but you can bring a guest with you. So it's kind of members only on the coach trips with a guest, which is good. And the Slimbridge one as well, we'll be sending out some information in advance on that via MailChimp, because that will work slightly differently just because of the way it has to be booked. We have to book it up front as a group. I think we have to pay up front.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Or we have to pay in one transaction. It's quite complicated. So
yeah. So essentially, we're going to need to get confirmed bookings for that with sort of payments as well, or certainly deposits. We'll work it all out nearer the time. We'll let everyone know via the newsletter. But been to Slimbridge. We went to Slimbridge last year.
We did. We went last year for the first time, and it was so good, wasn't it?
Oh, really good. Really, really good place. So yeah, it's definitely worth coming along to. Right, thanks, Steve. And there's a whole array of indoor talks coming up. I know that Paul has arranged all the talks for next year. Again, all the subjects for those will be announced on the fixture card in the next issue of Essex Birding, and then they'll go on to the website a couple of weeks after that. So mid to end of August for the website, and earlier than that for the fixture card, of course, for members.
I've been working on the fixture card today, and the events, indoor meetings and field trips are looking great. So, can't wait for it to come through our doorstep, our doors.
Yeah, brilliant. Really looking forward to that. We've also got a couple of other things coming up. So we're going to have another ringing demo at the end of August. We'll touch on that in a few minutes' time. And if I can get this up, hold on, here we go. So this is just a copy paste from an email that we were sent by a chap called John Attewell, who works for the Essex Wildlife Trust. And as you can see, he's involved with a project called the Beneficial Use of Dredged Sediment Buds. And it's basically where they dredge the rivers. They use the sediment to enhance the estuary and the salt marshes and so on and so forth. So I don't really know too much about it. I'm not going to say stuff that's wrong. But you can see on the screen here, what he's offering to do is, this is kind of the project. And a little bit about the project. And then on the second slide, I'll leave that on the screen for a few moments. But essentially on the second slide, he's offering to lead a small group of EBWS members and interested parties around Tollsbury Wick, looking for birds and looking at the invertebrates as well and plant life. And then he'll be explaining how this project is going to improve the area and what they're doing. So it sounds quite interesting, actually. That's the second slide. We're looking for a date in July or August. I think at the moment, I'm waiting for confirmation on it, but I think it's going to be August the 8th, which is a Saturday. So I think the other dates that he suggested were all sort of midweek dates. So we're thinking maybe a Saturday might be better for more people to be able to make it. So similar to before, if you're a subscriber to our newsletter, as soon as the details on this have been confirmed, we'll send out a newsletter or an email, and you can then book your place. It's likely to be a limited numbers event, probably only maybe a dozen, 15 people, something in that region, because the car parking there is a little bit restricted, isn't it?
So I mean, it sounds good though.
Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah. So yes, that's something else to look out for. If you haven't subscribed to our newsletter, by the way, if you go to our website, ebws.org.uk, down the bottom, there's a blue banner. You can fill in your email, click submit, and then you'll receive all the information about things that we're doing and what's coming up.
I'll be on the mailing list.
Yes. Right, fab. Anything in the feedback, Steve?
I don't think we've got anything else. We just had a hello from David Seaman. I don't think it's the David Seaman because
wow,
but it's David from Norfolk. David from Norfolk's watching this evening.
That'd be amazing.
It would be amazing if it was the David Seaman, but this David Seaman, he's wonderful as well. So
hi, David. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
And then Annette's watching upstairs by the looks of it. So yeah, I think we're all good. Good evening.
Good stuff. Right. So we did a couple of pop-ups as well, didn't we? Do you want to?
We did. We've been. Do you know? We've been. Although we've not been on the Birds of Essex, we've been quite super busy with other stuff. So So yeah, we did two pop-ups. We did a double whammy pop-up. So we couldn't not content with doing one pop-up in a day, we did two in a day. So we kicked off at Tiptree Heath, and we did a birdsong walk, didn't we? Back in, when was that? May?
I think it was early May, wasn't it? Was it early May?
Do you know what? I've no
I can't
idea.
remember.
I think it was May. I think it was May.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, all the information was released through the MailChimp. So joining the mailing list really helps. And we did a limited walk for a limited number of people. I think there was like 15 of us or something like that.
Yeah.
We left our cameras behind because it was all about listening.
I was
All
walking
about
around like
using
this. I'd like some kind of a nervous reaction because I didn't have my camera with
exactly.
me.
It will
Yeah,
take
yeah,
pictures.
yeah. But no, yeah, it was
So
good.
yeah, we used our ears, and you put together a wonderful sheet, a little like crib sheet, about bird song and the calls and we spent a very enjoyable couple of hours, didn't we? Really
It was
good.
really good. And you know what? We did have our binoculars because obviously when you hear a bird, you want to be able to try and see it at least.
Yep.
But there was actually something quite nice about just walking around in a group, a small group,
Yep.
with just binoculars, no cameras, no scopes,
Yeah.
just bins and ears
Yeah.
and just listening and looking and chatting and stuff. It was really nice, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And if I did I was out at 4:30 this morning doing a turtle dove survey,
okay.
and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to leave my camera in the car.
Mm,
Just do you always carry a camera just in case. And yeah, it was brilliant. Just
yeah,
wandering around. Yeah,
yeah,
it
no,
was
it's
brilliant.
nice. There's something just nice about just binoculars and a pencil or something, pencil and a bit
Yeah.
of paper or something.
What
Yeah.
was slightly gutting is I was doing this field, this brown hare walked right up to me, 6 foot away. I just stood there with my clipboard and my binoculars, and I thought, oh, where was my camera?
It was sat there going,
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So why didn't I have my camera? There you go.
oh dear. So there you go. But yeah,
And then, yeah. Sorry, go on. You go. You carry on.
I was going to say we heard some good stuff. We heard the first willow warbler of the year for most people, I think,
Yeah.
which was nice,
Yeah.
and saw it as well. It was
Yeah.
nice, and the garden
Nightingale.
warblers. Yeah, the nightingale garden warblers were good as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
There,
It's
really nice.
always good there because it's always good for garden warbler and blackcap because they're
Yeah.
always two species that people get a little bit stuck on, especially early in the spring when they just arrived, because you do forget,
Mm,
over the winter you think, is that a blackcap? Is that a garden warbler? But yeah, we heard everything, so that was really good.
yeah, really good. And then, like you say, we went to Chelmsford next, didn't we?
We did, and then we left our binoculars behind, and we just had our cameras.
Yeah,
So we did a photography workshop, and I think there was about nine or 10 of us, maybe.
yeah. Again, it was a small group, I think it works really nicely with something like that because you get time to speak with everyone and to, just for everyone to be able to interact if they want to as well, which is nice.
And,
Um,
yeah, and we did a sort of photographic tuition for again, couple of 2-3 hours. You were amazing again, putting all the
but
information together.
it's a team there because Paul helped out with this one as well,
Oh, and
didn't
Paul
he?
Everett,
So
yeah, Paul joined
yeah,
us, yes.
and to be fair, Paul was on the birdsong walk as well.
Yep, yep.
And I think having me, you, and Paul, because Paul knows Sony quite well, you know Canon quite well. I'm kind of okay on Nikon, so between the three of us, we were able to help all the people that were there, which worked really nicely. Also, with the Central Park in Chelmsford, you've got the fountain there, which is nice to play with photographs as well.
Yeah.
And there's always birds that are, mallards and moorhen and swans were nice. They came quite
Yeah,
close.
yeah. It's good.
That's
And
good to
we always learn stuff because so many people just stick their cameras on automatic,
mm,
which is like almost not quite, not nothing wrong with that, but it's that you can get so much more out of your camera by changing the settings.
you can, and some of the stuff is quite simple. Something like
Mm.
exposure compensation is simple to do,
Yep.
and it makes a big difference for things like swans. So, yeah, we'll do another one at some point. I don't know if we'll do it this
Yeah,
year or next year, but we will do another one. So again, look out for it if you're interested. But it was a bit of a challenge this time, wasn't it?
it was. Yeah, because I think last time we did it
Mm.
coincided with Junior Park Run.
Hmm.
So we had lots of children running past us while we were trying to take photographs of the wildfowl.
Hmm.
And this time they were cutting the grass around us. They were literally cutting the
Yeah,
grass around us.
yeah.
ride on mowers and
yeah, all this stuff going around, and we're trying to talk. You couldn't even talk at one point, could you? It was so
exactly.
loud.
It was so
And then
funny.
we moved down the other end, and then he followed us. It's like no, but it was good. It was good
It
fun.
was good. And Barry Senior has just put in the comment that the two pop-ups were really, really good and informative. He enjoyed both.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Barry. That's
no,
really
thanks,
good.
Barry. Yeah, it was great to have you along.
Okay, and then we also had a ringing demo.
Well, we did. Yeah,
Mm,
that was in May as well.
it was. And where was it?
We was a new site for us. It was so our great friends at the Wilderness Foundation have now got a wood called Manwood, and it was our first visit there, and it was
Mm.
really good.
And oh my goodness, wasn't it hot as well?
It was, and bear
Wow.
in mind, I'd only got back from Portugal at 1:30 that morning, and Matt picked me up at 6:30 in the morning to go ringing. I had about 2 hours sleep.
I did. To be fair, in my defence, I did put a box of matchsticks. I can't even say it on the dashboard, so you were able to prop your eyes
Yeah,
open.
it was
Yeah.
like,
And then George obviously boosted you up with a few Kit Kats. So
the Kit Kats were a lifesaver, and a few biscuits were great. So,
absolutely.
but
And
really good.
we had some new species for the
Yeah.
ringing.
So, because this is a new wood and it's quite a
Mhm.
mature, ancient woodland, so the birds we had were completely different to what we're used to.
Yep, definitely. So I've hopefully got some pictures. Hang on. Sorry, I should have.
Can't believe we've been going an hour already. We haven't
I
done
know
anything.
we're nearly halfway. We're nearly
Oh,
to
that's good.
half time.
That's good. That's good.
Hmm. Right, hang on. So the first picture is a minute. It's that one, I think. Can you see? Can you see a picture of Tina?
You can see. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to make any comments.
That's Tina, and that's Tina holding a great tit.
Yeah, that's excellent.
So
That is.
yeah, and so Tina released a couple of the birds. Obviously, very carefully. We're showing how to do it. And this little great tit just didn't want to leave. It just sat there for probably five
Oh,
seconds or so. Oh, it was really
really
sweet.
sweet.
Yes,
It was
that was
just like
nice.
sitting there enjoying the sunshine, comfort of the
Absolutely,
hand.
really good. And then this was a new bird for the ringing demos, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Again, the wood was perfect for lots of new species, including this nuthatch.
Hmm.
Yep.
Didn't we have? I don't think I've got any pictures. But what were the other new? We had another new species, didn't we? I think garden warbler.
Garden warbler. Yeah.
Garden warbler, which I didn't take a picture of, unfortunately. But we did have garden warbler. We also had this rather fetching song thrush. Very
Yes.
nice, very nice. And then I had a lifer. In fact, so did you. In fact, we had two lifers there
Okay.
each. We did. You're looking confused.
I am looking confused because I don't remember any of this, but then again, I didn't have any sleep. So,
Well, they're only lifers in terms of what they're called. So we had
yes.
we had
Yes.
a baby robin,
Yep.
and I didn't get a picture, but we did have a baby dunnock, and a baby robin is called
Bin.
a bobbin. I love that. So they call baby robins bobbins, and then they call baby dunnocks bunnocks.
Bullocks.
Bunnocks.
Absolutely wonderful. And
I
now, do
love
you know
that.
what? When I'm out, I
Yeah,
call them that as well now.
yeah, bobbins and bunnocks. Brilliant.
So if anyone comes on any one of my walks and we see a bunnock or a bobbin, that's where it came from.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I really like that. So again, huge thanks. We also thank you so much to everyone that came along. So we had a record bumper attendance. I think there was about 18 people turned up to this one,
It
which is
was.
a
Yeah,
little
it
bit
was
more than
very
normal, but it
popular.
was very popular. We raised, I'm pretty sure the total was £170 in donations as well, which is fantastic. So thank you so much to everyone who donated. And just to repeat, the money that we raise goes to the South Essex Ringing Group and also to the Wilderness Foundation. So David, George, Liam, and the team, they're a great bunch of guys and girls, and they do a superb job. And then Terry at the Wilderness Foundation, she was telling us about some of the work that they do to help people engage with nature, just either whether it's to educate children, whether it's to help people who've maybe got some mental health issues, because as we all know, nature is just so good.
Absolutely.
You forget everything, don't you, when you're in
You do.
nature?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
They do some
And people
wonderful
that have
work.
suffered abuse, domestic abuse and things, nature
Mm.
is a real healer. So the
100%.
Wilderness Foundation do an amazing job.
They do. Look them
Um,
up. If you
yeah,
haven't
look them
looked
up.
them up before,
Yeah,
Google them. Wilderness Foundation. It tells you all the stuff they do. They're
yep.
brilliant. So half the money goes to them, half the money goes to the South Essex Ringing Group to help pay for their equipment, the nets and the rings and so forth. So yeah, really good day. And we're going to do another one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, 30th of August, I think is the date we put down.
Cool.
TBC, again, check your newsletters, subscribe,
Yeah.
and it'll be limited numbers, but fingers crossed it'll be at Manwood again. And David has said that that time of year it should be very busy because there'll be all the sort of young birds that are getting ready to move south for the winter and feeding up and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, should be good. Right, anything in the feedback?
No, I think we're all up to date. I think. I'm just
Excellent.
going to. No, we're good. We're all good.
Good. No gripometer stuff?
No,
Oh,
no. Wax Wings Red Kite. No.
okay, that's fine. So, membership.
Hey,
Hey, right, let me get the page
I
in a second. So,
realise.
no, you know what we haven't done?
Hold
Oh my
on.
goodness.
Hold
We haven't
on.
done
No,
the thing. Hold on.
we haven't.
Here we go.
What? Sorry, what haven't we done?
Here we go. We haven't done this.
Oh my word! That's the event. That's the event of the spring.
I know. So, we had our conference back in March.
Towards the end of March, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And it was our seventh conference. The subject, as you can see on the board here, was recovering Essex birds, and it was all to do with species around the county and how well they're doing. And there were 6 talks throughout the day. Some fantastic talks, great subjects. The venue was superb. Again, huge thanks to everyone involved behind the scenes, particularly to this gentleman just here talking to Paul, Steve Hallam, who organised the whole event. So he did a fantastic job in arranging everything, with the help from several of the committee members, of course. And it was just a good day, wasn't it?
It was a brilliant day. It was a sellout. There was just so much going on, and it was a new location for us. So we were at the Anglia Ruskin University, in sort of Springfield. Brilliant location. Loads of room, as you can see there. These are people signing in. We had there's young Ollie there. Oh, and is that me? That's me.
That's good.
Oh, crikey. Yeah.
Snazzy pair of trainers on there, like them.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll do try my best.
That was our stand. We set this stand up here, got there nice and early. Just a big area, wasn't it? Really nice.
It was big area, lots of room. Great. Oh, and there's the man himself in the middle there, Mr. Mark Dowers, the RSPB.
Absolutely. With Christabel and George. Yeah,
Christabel
really
and
good.
George. Yeah, fantastic.
You
I
can
bet they're
always
wondering who the hell's that nutcase in the middle.
you point a camera at someone and they do that. I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it? I love that. That's great.
Just makes me laugh. It's just brilliant.
I think if some politicians had their pictures taken like that, they would definitely be more popular, I think, wouldn't they?
Definitely. Mark for Prime Minister, that's what I say.
Oh, 100%. I'd vote for him, definitely. This was the Viking Optics stand. So Viking Optics, once again, they kindly sponsored the event, which is great. And they bought a mega selection of stuff along, didn't they?
They did. They had some good kit there, didn't they?
Really good.
Nice Swarovski scopes there.
Absolutely,
and yeah.
And you can see that you can demo it all. So we're going to do another one. The next one of these will be in a couple of years, hopefully in the same venue. Hopefully Viking will be back again. And yeah, you can have a good old look at all of the bits and bobs there, which is good. And they were doing some deals on the day as well. And then we got other stalls there, with information about tours and photography. And then of course we had there again.
It's Ken. There he is again.
Yeah.
That's
So
fantastic.
packed lecture theatre, waiting for the lectures, and it was just a really good day, really good day.
Yeah, that was brilliant. No, thanks to everyone who was involved with that, and for everyone that came along. It was such a great day, and I say a full write up for this will be in the new Essex Birding magazine.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So thank you so much. Congratulations to everyone involved, and we're looking forward to the next one already. Right, okay, merchandise and membership. So let me get the membership screen up. We're kind of running on schedule. I don't want to.
Julie Eggleton's just messaged in saying that they should like us to run those again, those pop-up events for those who couldn't make it. So I'm sure we'll do something in the future. And her spring highlight was clear views of 2 nightingales at Fingringo. Thanks to Jackie and Paul for those.
Oh, brilliant! That's good. Very good. Well done. Right, so if you want to be a member of EBWS and you're not already, you can join us on our website. So you can go to ebws.org.uk. At the top right of the screen, somewhere up here on the main screen, it says join, and then you can look at this screen here. It tells you a bit about us and what's involved. And then it's just £16 a year for adults.
Oh, man, it's a bargain. Still a bargain.
Yep. Still a bargain. £4 for under 18s. You can choose your membership here. You can check out online. You can pay online. You can pay by card. But we'd recommend that you set up a standing order because it just makes it much easier. Mine goes out 1st of January every year. You don't even have to think about it. It's easy. And what do you get, Steve?
Oh, wow. Come on, you're going to get like 20 quid's worth of magazines. I haven't got the new report because you know why? I'm reading it. It's next to the bed. So I've got an old one.
Okay,
so
well, that's the new one.
Look at that. Northern water thrush.
Oh, I know. And it's packed. These are packed full of information and facts and figures and data and pictures and articles. And oh, my goodness, graphs. I love a graph.
That's what your 500,000 records go into. So amazing job. And then we've got and you get your 6 birding magazines.
I know.
So you get two of these a year. How much are these to buy? They're £5 each. So on.
Absolutely.
5, 10.
10.
And how much is your report?
£12. Yep.
So my maths isn't great.
Yeah.
But I sort of make that £22 worth of publications
for £16.
Oh,
how do we do it?
It's just a bargain.
Amazing. Yeah. You get a fixture card as well, which I haven't got with me, but you get the fixture
card. I have. I'm working on it. Fixture card. It's got all has all the indoor talks, outdoor talks, indoor meetings, field trips.
And if you join, you also I think Pete sends out a badge.
You get a pin badge. Yep.
Oh, there you go. Sort of focuses.
I mean, if you want
to, you can buy a round badge.
Yeah, the new round badges, really cool.
Yep. Really cool.
I mean, I'm hoping that everyone who watches this is a member because, like, for that price, why wouldn't you not be a member? So,
absolutely.
But also, we've got an amazing array of merchandise.
We have. So we've got notebooks.
This is like Del Boy and Rodney on a market stall, isn't it? It's like
we've got caps. Woo!
Shopping bags.
We've got, although hopefully we won't need them. We've got umbrellas. I'm not going to put this on
done for the time being.
Yep, but that's got our logo on as well. And then we've got t-shirts and an array of colours: olive and grey and blue and cream and lovely sort of flame orange colour.
Nice.
They're good. And then we've got new polo shirts. I'm going to be careful with these. So we've got ladies' polo shirts in this lovely burgundy colour.
Nice, looking good.
And we've got ladies and gents in navy.
Oh, that's good.
And then we've got the gents in a green colour as well.
Oh, lovely. They're looking really
smart. There's some choices there. We should have all the sizes and stuff in stock. If you want any of that stuff, drop us an email, ebwstalks, or the info.ebws that's on the main website. There is a merchandise page on the website as well. I'm going to try and get that updated over the next few weeks if possible with the new polo shirts. But yeah, just let us know if you want anything. It's always nice to have something with the society on it. So yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Oh, well, I think after that we need a bit of calm time.
We do. What does that mean, Steve?
Well, I've missed this, but it must be time for John's mindful moment.
Well, you would think so, but unfortunately, John couldn't do one. No, not really. He's done one.
Oh, don't say that. People are probably looking forward to this more than they are us.
Everyone just switch off at that point. Right, so we're going to do a mindful moment, which this one is 3 minutes and 14 seconds long. And I haven't watched it yet, but John says it's an early spring morning at Abboton.
Oh, lovely.
So can you see, crikey, that is early. Can you see the moon?
Can see the moon.
Excellent. So cameras off, microphones off. 3 minutes and 14 seconds of mindful moment. Here we go.
Forward to this. See you later. It was nice.
They don't last long enough. They need to be at least half an hour long, I
Do
think.
you know, I was just sort of sat back watching it, really nice,
Mm,
really good. And it's like, oh, it's finished. Oh,
I
okay.
know. I was actually thinking if I had a cup, a mug of hot chocolate or Horlicks or something, and
Fall
a
asleep.
pillow, and you
Oh,
could just sit there and you could just drift off to that. It's wonderful, isn't
oh,
it? Really
yeah.
is.
Yeah, absolutely. No, both Paul Everett and Chris Mee have both said how wonderful, brilliant, well done, John, fabulous from Chris.
Yeah,
So
does them so well.
yeah,
Um, and the cormorant at the beginning, it was kind of like gulping. I don't know if they were just eating or not because it looked like his neck was bulging. It was kind of
I
going,
know it was just there with like his neck up.
yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
And you
I
got
love.
the great spot calling, and the pied wagtail was doing its yellow-browed warbler impression.
Oh,
Did you notice that?
yeah, exactly. I heard that. Yeah, and Chetty's Warbler in the background and
Yeah.
stuff. Really
Oh,
nice. Yeah, that was
brilliant, brilliant,
excellent.
brilliant. Thank you, John. Superb. Okay, so I think that's kind of like, well, I say half time, but we're probably closer to the end than the beginning. So we are roughly running on time.
I guess because it's that time of night that the photographic competition is closed.
The photographic competition closed 45 minutes ago, so the
Oh my
results
word! So
will be in after the
if you
break.
haven't voted, hard luck.
Tough. Yeah, you can't vote anymore. So we're going to go to a break quickly for about 3 minutes or so. Um, I haven't
You know
chosen.
which one to choose, do you?
No, I don't, because I normally put one in the main folder and I haven't. So hang on a minute, I've got to find them first. Here we go. I know which one I'm going to choose.
We've had a couple of comments from, I don't know who this is, but it's 8 said it was brilliant and very calming. So yeah,
Oh, good.
John's videos are amazing. So no,
They are really
absolutely,
good.
thank you,
Yeah,
thank you for
wonderful.
that.
Right, you ready?
Well, I don't know really.
Sorry.
I never know what we're going to come up with. Oh, yeah, okay. Go on then.
Right, cameras off.
Well,
Well, you might keep yours on for a second. I'm going to go. We'll see you in about 3 minutes. I just want to see your reaction to this, Steve. Bye.
go on then. Go on. Here we go. Oh God, see you later. Finished.
Oh dear.
Oh, oh, do you know what? Oh,
I do like that one. That's my
yes.
favourite one, I think. To
Yeah.
be
Well,
fair.
actually, do you know what? I like the music. I just love the music. Every time I just want to go.
I know.
Just
It's so
really,
funny.
it just reminds me of probably. Do you remember? You probably don't remember. Do you remember Sale of the Century?
Vaguely, yeah, I do
Yeah.
vaguely
Anyway,
remember that.
Google
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure the theme tune was a bit like that. So
Right, okay, photographic competition. Oh, we
yeah,
have some
yes.
results. Yes, yes.
The result. All the results.
The results. Hang on a minute. Here we go. So, in fourth place, and it goes without saying, again, thank you to everyone who took part.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to all of the photographers that got their photos through to the public vote. Thank you to everyone who voted. We had a record number of people vote this time round. Really good.
Oh, excellent. It's really good.
Um, and congratulations to the finalists. And in fourth place, now the interesting thing here is three of the four finalists have won the competition previously.
Okay.
So, in fourth place, one of our previous competition winners. Can you see that?
We can.
We've
Yeah.
got the two male greenfinches. I think we decided earlier on. Yes, they definitely are males.
It's a lovely
And
shot.
it's gorgeous, lovely background, really
Great
sharp.
depth of field's brilliant. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
the
everything.
pose of the birds, the wings open. They're obviously having a go at each other over probably a bit of food or something that's going on there, but that's a really smart shot. And
Love that.
greenfinches are delightful, aren't they? And that underwing, look at that.
Yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. The light is just gorgeous on those.
Superb. Really like that picture. So
Well done,
thank you
well
so
done,
much,
Roger.
Roger. Thank you, Roger. In third place, what do you reckon's third?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cuckoo? No, I don't know.
So third place, we have
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And Adrian Galley. Again, he's won the competition previously. And lovely photo of Little Owl. I think Adrian's got a particular fondness of little owls.
Yeah.
I've spoken with him before, and he's got some locations. Obviously, I don't know where, but he's got some areas where he knows the little owls are present. And to get these pictures, just in case anyone's wondering, I think he uses it's either a hide or a ghillie suit, and he told me he just stays there for hours and hours, doesn't move, and just gets these wonderful shots. So doesn't disturb them at all. Obviously, that's the number one thing with any of this.
Yep,
Doesn't disturb
absolutely.
the wildlife, obviously. But by being patient and by good field craft, he gets some lovely pictures.
That's a cracker. That is
So
beautiful shot.
that leaves us
Lovely.
with the Eurasian tree creeper and the common cuckoo.
Okay.
Okay, which one's second?
It's a tight one because they were all really good.
Very good. Yeah, they're all good.
I'm gonna
Second
go
place, drum roll. We have.
cuckoo.
So we have the cuckoo.
Well,
The
so
cuckoo, Martin Buckley, and Martin's won the competition previously as well. So
that must be Martin who's watching tonight then.
okay. So
Okay.
congratulations,
Good
Martin.
evening, there, cracker. Lovely.
This
I
was
mean, look
one
at
of my
that.
favourites, to be fair, just because I like the fact that it's the plain blue sky background.
Yeah.
And if you had a toy cuckoo and you had to pose it, you
Oh,
couldn't pose it any better. That's perfect.
to be fair,
No,
mate, you know what cuckoos are like. They don't hang around. I
no.
mean, it's bearing in mind catching it midair.
Oh,
Again, pin sharp.
yeah,
I mean, it's just cracking. Look at those white spots on the tail.
absolutely. I thought
Love
this
it.
was a
Absolutely love it.
very special picture. So I love this picture. Very nice. Look at the eye. It's just,
Oh,
and it's as you say, Steve, pin sharp. You can see all the plumage, all the coverts, primaries, secondaries, all the various feathers. Wonderful, wonderful picture. So thank you so
so,
much.
so good.
Really good shot, Martin. Which means the winner is the Eurasian tree creeper. And believe it or not, this got nearly half the votes in the final. Ooh.
I thought it was going to be tight because they were all top
They were all
entries.
so good. But obviously, I think, don't get me wrong, cuckoo is an exceptionally difficult bird to photograph in flight, particularly like that. That's a wonderful shot. Again, tree creeper, to get a tree creeper in flight, very, very difficult. So this is a good shot. This is Trevor Hardy. Trevor hasn't won the competition before, so congratulations, Trevor. Well done.
Well done, Trevor.
And
Oh,
it's just
bloody hell.
a really nice capture. You know, that when you process these through, when I'm downloading them as they come through, sometimes there's the odd picture that comes through, and you think, "Wow, that's good."
Yeah.
And there were several this year, to be fair, and all of the ones in the final, obviously, were those. And this was certainly one of them. It's just a lovely capture of a bird
Absolutely.
that they're tricky enough to see, let alone take a picture of.
Yeah, again, they don't sit still.
No, and then to get it doing that, it's just taken off from the trunk, I would imagine. So it's just spreading its wings. Wonderful. And you
Oh,
can even see it's a Lula. I hadn't noticed that. Look at that.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed that. I mean, to be fair, from the quarterfinals up,
Mm,
it was going to be tricky decisions all the way because there was just so many good entries.
definitely. No, they really were.
So, so,
Um,
so good.
so yeah, huge congratulations to Trevor. We'll be in touch. We'll get your details, and there'll be a framed copy of your photograph and a certificate and everything, and that will come its way to you over the next few weeks. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right. Unless there's anything in the chat, we're going to do where we've been, what we've seen.
No, I think just all congratulations for the photographers. We have from Sean Mulqueens, who's watching tonight. Evening, Sean. Yeah, no, it's all yeah. I
Yep.
think we're up. I think we're up to date.
Excellent. I
Yeah,
think
up to date.
Sean's a previous winner as well.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
sure he is. Yes, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
great. I mean, it's great, and there were so. I mean, obviously, we'll see the entries later, but there were so many good entries.
There were, and the other thing is we haven't mentioned, but for those that don't know, a lot of the photographs that are entered get chosen to go into the Essex birding
Absolutely.
as well.
Yeah.
So if you enter your photo in the photo competition, even if you don't get through to the public vote stage, you may get your photo printed in here.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice thing to do, and it means that we've got a good supply of photographs coming through. So the summer competition's open. I'll just show you that very quickly. Hold on, click, and hopefully click. Mm,
I was just said congratulations, Trevor. That was her favourite photo. So
yeah,
yeah, it's
very
good.
good.
It
Very,
was
very
really
good.
good.
Right, so summer competition, how can you enter? You just visit our website, ebwstalks.org.uk. One of the revolving news stories on the front page is this one. Summer 2026 bird competition, bird photography competition. Got all the rules in here. We have added something to the rules. So, we've always had this in. Please remember the bird's welfare is of utmost importance. Always keep your distance. Never disturb birds or wildlife when taking photographs. Please note that photographs of Schedule 1 birds on a nest or feeding young will not be accepted for entry. Now, this is important. Well, to be fair, Steve, you probably know more about this than me. So do you want to explain why the Schedule 1 stuff is so important? I'm going to click on the list.
We're very blessed, I suppose, in a way of having several Schedule 1 species that occur in Essex. So things like we all have barn owls and things like that, but they are protected when nesting, hence the Schedule 1 status. And as Matt's scrolling through a list here, there's quite a lot of species, things like firecrest, and it's obviously they're not common.
Mm,
So yeah, the bird's welfare is the most utmost importance. As much as
100%.
we all want to get a good photograph of stuff, but it's shouldn't be at the sort of detriment of the bird, really. So
Definitely not. And I think the idea of the nest and feeding young, obviously, if we're lucky enough to have any Schedule 1 birds breeding in Essex, that's brilliant. And please report them. Please let the county recorder Tim Hayward know.
yeah,
But don't ignore the competition now. Just generally take pictures for yourself if you can safely without disturbing the birds. Don't put them on social media. Don't put them on Facebook.
yeah,
Don't publish them. Don't tell people where these birds are, because if we're fortunate enough to get Schedule 1 birds nesting and breeding in the county, let's look after them.
yeah,
Let's not have
absolutely,
hundreds of pictures of people trying to get closer and closer, because that's
yeah.
unfortunately what happens sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think recently, I don't know if people have seen, but in other counties recently, that's been happening, and birds have been disturbed, and and again, Schedule 1 species, and yeah, it's just not on, to be honest.
No, I mean all birds are protected,
Yeah,
as we know, but the Schedule 1 stuff is really important because they're
yeah,
the more delicate ones. So yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for that. Brilliant. Right, good. Okay, so where have we been and what have we seen? Do you want to go first?
I've no idea where I've been. Been all over the shop, mate. I've literally been all over the shop. Yeah, let's go for it. I haven't got. Obviously, we've been off for a few months, so we could have. Well, I'm sure we could share like millions of pictures, but I've got to had to whittle it down. So I'm sharing. Hopefully, you can see.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yes.
Hopefully, you can see some very bright green parrots.
Wow.
So this wasn't in England. So back in March, this was. I led a tour to Costa Rica. Love Costa Rica. So yeah, I just chose a few pictures from there. So yeah, great green macaws.
Hmm.
Again, these are endangered species,
Okay.
so you don't photograph even abroad. You don't photograph things at nest sites, same as we do here, really. So
Yeah, that's good.
great green macaw from Costa Rica. And then what else we got? Oh, one of my favourites.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's a nice sunbitten.
That's
So
incredible. What bird?
yeah, it's showing these lovely sort of like sun wing, like bright wing patches, looking like the sun,
Okay.
which is quite cool. So that's from Costa Rica, and obviously resplendent quetzal.
Very
Uh,
nice.
Pretty much everyone wants to see quetzals, but
Yeah.
and we do. So this is
They don't even really look like bird. They look like a sort of toy bird, don't they? They're just amazing colours.
absolutely. And
Oh,
these long, what looks like its tail feathers are
mhm.
not its tail. Its tail is here.
Okay. What
So these
are
are
they wing feathers?
yeah, these are his tertials. Yeah, got these massive long.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they sort of come out of the back.
Okay.
So yeah, so very short tail here, really. So yeah, so
Wow.
resplendent quetzal. And then this is a bird I wanted to see. This is fiery billed aracari.
Boy, he looks a bit angry.
It
He looks
was.
rough.
Yeah, that was a new bird for me, and one that I was desperate. Well, not desperate. I really wanted to see.
How big is that? Is that a fair size?
Uh, it's bigger than a jay, probably
Hmm.
crow size,
Okay.
something like that.
Look at that bill.
Yeah, yeah, amazing. Related to the toucans,
Hmm.
obviously. So yeah, that's that.
Very nice.
Then a few weeks later, went to Mallorca.
Hmm.
Alduin's gull.
The lovely dark eye they've got, haven't they? That's
Ah, beautiful. Yeah, and the weather was amazing. So lovely. Yeah, lovely Alduin's gull and marbled duck.
nice.
One of
Very nice.
Mallorca's specialities. Um, Another endemic to Mallorca is Balearic warbler.
Oh, that's
Bit like a
gorgeous.
Dartford warbler, bit of a
Yep.
plain
Yep.
grey Dartford warbler looking thing.
Yep. Lovely.
Really nice. And then I headed up to Scotland, where lovely views of osprey.
That's a gorgeous picture.
This one was just hunting right in front of us. So lovely
Excellent.
views. Um, Great northern diver in summer
Oh,
plumage.
oh wow. Yeah.
And again,
Really
the
nice.
weather was amazing in Scotland, really warm back in April.
Hmm.
And pine martin.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep. So nice, stunning views of pine martin down to about
That's
5 feet.
incredible close picture. That is really
Yeah,
good.
that
Like
was
that.
at night. Yeah. And probably my favourite highlight,
Oh,
this lovely bottlenose dolphin that was playing with this. I assume it's a salmon.
looks like a
Um,
salmon, doesn't it?
yeah, but it was just playing with this
Huh.
salmon, just flicking it out of the water, and yeah.
Wow. Good
So
grief. That's a great picture.
that was one of my highlights of the sort of spring.
Mm. How long was it doing that for? Was it for?
Oh, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just keep just doing it.
I presume it was going to eat it or eat it,
I
or
assume so. I don't. Yeah, I assume
maybe they're
so.
just mates and should we
Yeah.
go? Should we play Hit the Salmon again? Yeah, come on in. I love that.
No, it's just like, oh yeah, I'll flick it out of the water. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
On the
um,
head,
then
son.
then Barn Owl. This is back at Aberton.
Hmm.
Barn Owl at Aberton was quite good, and then
Nice.
obviously
Oh, hang on.
this will
Oh,
probably
oh.
this will probably this
Right.
won't
Sorry.
feature.
My camera's right in the middle of my screen, so all I can see is a picture of like green weedy
Well,
stuff.
yeah.
What's
Well, to be
that?
fair, it
Okay.
was quite a long way away. This
Yep.
American golden plover at Oldham
Very nice.
Marshes. So yeah, back when I was in the UK, and they were really good. Lots of nice ruff there. Lots of
Oh,
male ruff.
lovely.
With a ruff. We don't see them like this very often in
No,
Essex. So yeah, it was nice.
and they're all different, aren't they?
Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. Every single male ruff. There's never one there's never two the same. They're always
Mm.
different, look different. And then water vole.
Oh,
This was my target for this year, is to go and photograph water vole. So I headed up into Cambridgeshire with a couple of friends and had like 5 or 6 water voles, and they were just amazing,
they're
just
so
really good.
cute.
They
They're so
are. So
But
tick that
these
off
little
the.
hands are holding. Well, no, they're not hands, but they look like hands.
Yeah,
They're
the
holding
hands. Yeah,
the leaf there. That's gorgeous, isn't
yeah.
it?
I know, it's just beautiful, and they're just so
Mm.
like not bothered about people.
No, that's
Really
gorgeous.
nice.
Yep.
And then I headed to Portugal.
Oh,
Um, so black wing kite.
yep.
Photography was a bit tricky there because it was so hot. It's a bit heat hazy, but
Mhm.
so lots of black wing kites, little bustard, great bustards, things like that. A
Nice,
bit of a blurry roller bird.
lovely, like a roller bird.
Yeah, can't be a roller bird. So roller. Uh,
Oh,
this used to be called Azure Wing Magpie, but
you
now
wing
it's called
magpie, yeah. Oh,
Iberian Magpie. It's called now.
okay, okay,
It's quite smart and little bitten.
nice.
Just a
They
flight
are
sharp.
small, aren't they? I've never seen one of them, but they are quite
They are tiny. Yeah, yeah. I mean, probably half the size of our bitten. So
brilliant,
nice views of that, and red rump swallow.
excellent.
Nice views of red rump swallow. And then where else have I been? And then a couple of weeks ago, I went down to the Isle of Wight to doing a tour down there. Saw Glanville Fritillary,
Very nice.
nice, and wall
Nice.
lizard.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah, quite smart, aren't they? Yeah, lovely
Mm.
wall lizard.
Colours on the
Yeah,
back. Really nice. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And red vein darter, so a bit of
excellent.
a migrant.
Yeah.
And probably last but not least, we found this, which is a small copper.
I was just going to say, it looks like a small copper, but it's the wrong colour, obviously.
Yeah, it's the wrong colour. It's quite a rare colour morph, an aberration of small copper,
Okay.
called Schmittii.
Are you sure you
So,
didn't just have the camera in black and white mode?
well, it looks a bit like that, doesn't it? But these are very rare. So, I mean, I have
Wow,
seen one.
that's pretty cool.
Saw one about 10 years ago.
Okay.
But
Is it a bit like an albino bird sort of thing? Is it that?
pretty much, yeah,
Yeah.
it can be caused to do with heat or
Okay.
cold, and they might be blue instead of black, or yeah, just the colours vary.
That's neat. I like that.
Yep, and that's me, nice and simple tonight.
Excellent. Right, good. So
What
let's
have you
just
been up to?
not an awful. I mean, I tend to stay local, really. Obviously, I work
Yeah,
and you know, try and get out and about as much as I can on my days off. Hang on a minute. I was so busy looking at your pictures, I haven't queued up mine. Here we go. So let me just close some stuff down so we don't start to.
Neil Sumner saying with my dolphin, he said, "Don't play with your fluid flipper. Be a good boy."
Right. So
Well done, Neil.
just some local shots, really. So this is around the corner at Hill House Woods. This was back in March. Just got some action shots. There was a sparrowhawk and a crow kind of having a play with each other. Really, I think the crow was mobbing the sparrowhawk.
That's nice.
So yeah, you can see they didn't really get on that well, but they ended up as friends. So there you go.
Oh, that's nice.
I quite like
On,
that picture. It just
on
came
his
out
back, that is.
yeah, no, stackable. And then a couple of days
Oh,
later, got probably my favourite ever picture of Goldcrest. This little thing was flitting around, and then it just came out, sat on a branch in front of me, only for about 2 seconds, if that. But I just happened to be able to get the shot. So yeah, that came out okay.
I love the way it's framed
Yeah, with
in
the
that
sort of two trunks either
the
side.
two
I know.
trunks.
Yeah,
Yeah, love it. That is
it
really
kind of
good.
worked. That was by fluke, obviously, but yeah, it just sort of worked nicely. Yeah.
I love
Um,
that.
And then we got some Egyptian geese that are hardly little goslings. They had four, then they went down to three, then unfortunately they went down to two. But I just think they're cute. And I know they're not everyone's favourite birds, but look at that. How can you not go,
No,
oh,
no, they're a bit of a Marmite bird, aren't they? You love them or hate them, but
they can be, but they're so
no, they're
sweet.
sweet. There's the cute word in there.
Absolutely. Right. And then, oh, what's that? Hang on a minute. Ah, right. Yeah. So, I like taking pictures of birds from miles away.
Yeah, I like that. That's
On
looking
plain
good.
macros. Yeah, that flew across at Aberton. I thought, there you go, there's another one for my collection. So it's a J. But
Love
yeah,
it.
just taken from miles away, just a nice plain background. So that might end up on my desktop possibly. Then Tina and I are walking through the park. This is back at the end of April, and Castle Park in Colchester. And there were these two swans, and to start with, they were sort of thrashing around a bit. Thought, okay. they're either fighting or doing something else, and then realised you obviously got a male here on the left with the female. So the male's got the nice, really thick neck and so forth, and they were mating. Yes, so they did
Oh,
actually
wonderful.
mate, but I had the wrong lens on completely, so I had to turn it up to portrait mode. I had I think a 500 mm lens on or something. It might have even had a converter on it. So, and we were really close to them. But I was quite pleased the picture turned out.
Nice.
You don't have to have the whole bird in the picture.
Nope. Nope.
That was my favourite one because they were intertwining necks like this.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They did it over and over again. I've never seen them do that. So the female was crossing onto the male, then the male was crossing onto the female, and it was actually a really special moment to watch.
I like that.
And then they did actually copulate, and then literally about 3 seconds after they'd finished doing that, he swam one way and she swam the other way. Which
Yeah.
was quite
Okay.
funny.
Fair enough.
That, and then the same day, I think in the park there was a little wren, and it was busy going backwards and forwards to the same spot, and obviously taking some nesting material. So this
Yeah.
is why I had the long lens on, obviously, so I could get pictures of things like this from a long way away. But that came out okay. Nice feathers.
Like that.
Now this is this is mallard defense strategy. So at Ardley Reservoir, there's quite a lot of female mallards, and there's quite a lot of male mallards as well. And obviously, we all know what male mallards like doing to female mallards this time of year.
Yep.
So some of the females have worked out that to get away from the males, all they need to do is sit on a post. It seems to work. So yeah.
Enough.
Then we went up to Linford Arboretum, and this was again at the end of April, and there was some lovely views of crossbill, and
Yeah,
they were
they're lovely.
calling. They were calling really, chipping away,
Yep.
and sort of singing to each other. And we got some nice views of firecrest there as well, which was good.
Oh, lovely. Nice
And at the
march.
same time, we went into Weeting Heath, and got some lovely views of stone curlew.
Yep.
And then on my Webb's count, had a nice spotted redshank in pretty much full-on breeding plumage, not far off. And it handily stood next to some avocets as well, which I thought made a nice little picture.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I like
And then
that.
at Holland Haven, I like taking pictures like this where you can only see a bit of the bird.
Yeah, no, it's good.
You just see a little bit poking out, but yeah, it's Eurasian Wimbrel. Is it Eurasian Wimbrel?
It is Eurasian Wimbrel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning.
I like the new
So
names. Back to the new names. I like the new names now.
I don't mind them. Yeah, I don't mind. The only problem is when you file pictures, if you're calling them by the bird name, they're all under Eurasian or European.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
Um,
That's lovely. Oh,
and then
love it.
down in St James's Park. So I've got something to show you about this in a bit. But yeah, there are some really close views of this grey heron. It's obviously very, very tame.
Love that.
Yeah, I know. And that was taken just with like a 50 mm lens, I think. It's crazy.
Wow.
And then back
Oh,
to Aberton. The common terms of trying to work out Deliveroo. So you see, this one's dropped off the fish, but unfortunately, there's a little bit of work required, I think, with the delivery system.
that is amazing.
Didn't quite work out.
That is superb.
And look at his face. It's like, where's my fish? What's going on?
I'm sure I had a fish here somewhere.
And then I did a BDS count, and had lovely views of mistletoe. I think this is a young bird. I don't know why I'm thinking it's a young bird, but I just think I got the impression it was. But some really nice views of mistle thrush. And then I saw a seagull.
Nice. Nice. Just a
yeah.
seagull.
Yeah,
Nothing
seagull.
special about that, really, is there?
No, not at all. No, it's seagull. Yeah,
Oh.
seagull.
Oh, it's just a little gull, isn't it?
This is where the gripometer is going to go off the top of the scale, unfortunately. So
Well,
yeah,
thanks for watching, everybody. I'm off now. See you later.
well, while I'm flicking through the pictures, do you want to tell the story?
So for those watching who are not aware, this is a lovely, almost summer plumage Ross's gull. It's the first for Essex, incredibly rare bird from the high Arctic. I didn't think there'd ever be one in Essex, and there was back in May.
Yeah, 26th of May.
This one turned up at
Sorry,
Thurrock
3rd of May.
Thames.
Sorry, 3rd of May. Sorry. Yeah.
This one turned up at Thameside, Thurrock Thameside. Found by Paul Wood. An amazing find by Paul Wood. And a lot of people got to see it, including dear Matt here.
Sorry.
And I didn't.
Yep.
But
These things
actually,
sometimes happen.
to be fair, I was having a nice Sunday lunch. I'd had half a bottle of wine. I was happy.
You know what? Absolutely. And there'll be another one.
No, there won't be another
Yeah,
one.
there
I mean,
will.
seriously,
No, there will.
there will not be another one in Essex.
Yeah, this one will come back. You'll get
But
another one definitely.
but
But
do you know what? Long as do you know what? I mean, joking aside, I do love to see stuff, but I am very gracious at other people seeing it. You can't see everything all the time,
of
so
course you can't. Of course you
you
can't.
know,
And also, real life has to come in the way of birding as well sometimes, doesn't it? So if you're having a lovely Sunday lunch, um, you'll get to see another one of these. There will be another one, I promise.
okay, all
Guarantee
right,
you. Yeah.
okay, all
Right.
right.
Anyway,
I'll
let's
hold
move
you to
on.
that.
And that was my two life a day. So on the way back from there, I thought, well, I've never seen American golden plover either, and there was one at Old Hall. So I thought I'll pop in there on the way home and managed to get to see the American golden plover, which was very nice. Showed okay.
Lovely.
Now I'm just putting this one in because I've not actually seen a peacock do this that many times.
No, it's
And
amazing.
this particular one the plumage was gorgeous. This was at Mark's Hall. And he was really strutting his stuff and calling, and I happened to have a camera with me, so I thought, you know what? I took a picture, and it's just they're so pretty, aren't they? They really are.
Glorious. I love that.
Little turns. Got my first little turns for 2 years at Minsmere, and got 1, 2, 3, 4 there, I think. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
they're
4.
nice.
Yeah, nice. And then this is at home, so I've got a tree at the bottom of the garden that is kind of probably a bit dead, really. The neighbours did something to their fence a couple of years ago, and it's never really recovered. But we've left it because the birds love it, and I think there's 87 starlings on here, and
Wow,
with
lots of
3
young
adults.
ones.
There's an adult here, there's an adult up here somewhere, there's one more down here somewhere, I think, but the rest are all juveniles.
Yeah,
Mad.
again, the weather's been really good this year so far, apart
Yeah,
from a bit of rain. But everything's had a really good breeding season.
yeah, no, they've done really well. That's the picture we used for the show, and that was just one
Yeah.
of the adults. And look at the colour of the stuff in its beak. That's amazing.
Oh wow, that is amazing.
Up with the colour of the bird as well. Look, just all
Oh,
the
and
colours going
starlings.
on there.
If they were rare, you'd go
Yeah,
and
got purples and creams and reds and it's just yeah. Anyway, and then we went to Wickham Fen. Never been up there, so I went to Wickham Fen, and there was a horse covered in starlings, which was
that's
quite
good.
funny. Little
Bit
pony.
like
Is it
Conic pony,
Conic
yeah.
pony? Yeah.
Bit like
And
oxpeckers in Africa.
yeah, and he was so pleased with him. He did a little whatever they do. There you go.
Very good
As,
impression.
as
I was
uncanny
just,
when
I was at Wickham Fen then for a minute
it
with the horses.
And then another lifer for me, Roseate Turn at Minsmere. You, John, and I had a day up at Minsmere and managed to get some nice views of Roseate Turn. I'd seen
Yeah,
them a week or two beforehand, but got some much closer views, which was really good. And
yeah.
well done for John for spotting this one. Actually, he picked this out, didn't he? Yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
it was a good day out.
And then I was looking through the picture and got back. I got Roseate Turn and Little Goal in the same
Oh, well
picture.
done.
Pretty cool. Yeah, didn't even know I'd done that.
Well done. There you go.
And then bringing it up to date, same day, Minsmere, Stone Chat, young Stone Chat, or is that going to be a Bone Chat if we've got Bunnocks and Bobbins? I don't know. Not sure. Maybe
I think we'll just stick with Stone Chat.
Stone Chat. Yeah, okay. And then we got Dartford Warbler, which was
Yeah,
nice.
we had some nice views of Dartfords. Ah,
This is right. So we were in Trent Park in London. This was on the day when you guys were at Thursley. And it's Trent Park Wildlife Rescue Centre, which I'd never actually seen there before. We've been there a couple of times, but we went in and had a look. And
we've
this
heard of
grey
Trent
heron,
Park.
this was a wild grey heron. It was sat on top of a shed, and I was stood right underneath it. Again, this was with a fairly short lens, but that's the view. I've never noticed that before. So if
Well,
you're on
that,
fish,
yeah,
it's looking down all the time, isn't it? That's mad.
yeah, that's amazing.
That's really cool. I like that. And then yesterday, this is the last one, I think, or second to last one. Ruddy Shelduck at Aberton Reservoir, which is
You've
quite
spoilt
fun.
it with a dodgy old ruddy shelduck.
Oh no, I'm sorry. And then I think the last one, this might be the reason that you don't like Mediterranean gulls anymore, if I'm correct.
Oh, really?
Pick onto it.
Ah,
So do you want to
it
tell the
is.
story?
We were at Minsmere and we were having a lovely day watching the birds, nice things. And then we watched this. We picked up a med gull, which was nice. Always good to see a med gull. And then it flew across into the black-headed gull colony, took an egg, and then basically dragged the unhatched chick out of the egg and hit it.
So, for those of you who are squeamish, look away now because I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so we can see what's going on here. I mean, I've never seen this before, but that poor little chick is obviously very close to being ready to hatch.
Uh,
And yeah, the Med Gulf just munched it.
to be fair, I know like the bigger gulls, the herring gulls, lesser blackbacks, etc., will do
Mm,
that. But I had no idea that a med gull would do that.
mad, isn't it? Absolutely
So
mad.
I don't like them anymore. So
Shocker,
so I think I've now med gull's dropped, lapwing's gone up.
right?
So you know
Lapwing promotion and Med Gold demotion.
exactly relegation med gull.
You've,
Oh,
you've heard it first here, folks.
yeah.
Okay, so very quickly, got two videos. It's the first one. Oh, if it works, please work. Unsupported format. Well, that's quick. That's not going to work. Second one might not work either. Hold on, let me just try.
So Neil Sumner said. Neil Sumner said 3 of his 4 starling pairs in his road are raising second broods. So that might
Wow,
explain why you've got lots of juveniles in your
very cool.
garden.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
lots of. And then
Well, the
just quickly,
first. Oh, go on.
while we're talking about photography,
Mm,
Graham Meager quite rightly has put that it's also quite a good idea not to publish locations of photos of hares at the moment
yes.
because hare coursing is quite rife still,
Okay.
unfortunately. So if you're posting pictures on social media or any other ways, please don't say where you've seen your hares.
Yep.
I mean, I saw a hare
Right.
this morning, but I'm not telling you where I saw it. So
Okay.
yeah, thanks,
Um,
Graham, for that.
So yeah, first video didn't work. Sorry, it was just going to be a stone. There was a stone curly running towards the other one on the hit. It just looked quite funny. But the second video, so you know, Tina likes feeding kind of everything:
Yeah,
crows, hedgehogs, foxes, all the birds in the garden, me,
I was
obviously.
going to say you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought I'm going to take her to St James's Park. There's nothing there that she can feed, surely.
Oh no, don't you think you're wrong there, mate?
Oh, it's not going to work. You know what? Cliffhanger. That'll have to be shown next month.
Oh man, I was waiting for this.
It's brilliant as well. I'll tell you what. I don't know if I'm going to be able to convert it while we're live.
No,
Probably not.
save it for next time.
Next month, beginning of the show next month or the month after, when we do the next one,
Next one when we do. Yeah,
that will be the star of the show. You'll find out what Tina fed in St James's Park, and it's
exactly.
pretty epic. Right, we've got some viewers stuff to show very quickly. Hold on. I'm aware we've got a few
I'm
minutes
just
left.
switching my camera off for just 2 seconds. All right.
Yeah, fine. So while Steve's doing that, I'll just bring in the viewers' pictures. So again, thanks to everyone who sent these pictures in. The first one we have is from Graham Mead, who's just made comment in the chat. So we've got a couple of mute swans here, just taking off at Abberton.
Oh, that's nice. Beautiful.
Very nice. Yeah, really nice. Well
Synchronized
captured.
wings. Yeah, lovely.
And they're well exposed as well, which is nice. They're not overexposed, so very good. And also from Graham, you've got a common tern, just about to pluck something out of the water.
That's nice. Graham doesn't need to come into our photographic tuition things.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows
Absolutely.
what he's doing.
And also from Graham. Now, I'm not sure if this is like a coot coughing up some ectoplasm from Ghostbusters or not, but I think it's a bit of I think it's a bit of weed that
What
it's
a bit of
offering
weed,
to
mate.
offering to the chick. So yeah, that's quite nice, like that. Then we got from Ivor Kerslake. So Ivor sent this in today, in fact, and I can't even see what it is. What is it?
Nightingale.
Oh, warbler. Oh, nightingale.
Nightingale.
Nightingale. Yeah, sorry, it's right behind my camera.
Was one of
Nightingale.
the ones that did show well then, obviously.
Excellent. No, well done. I've not seen one yet myself this year. Well done. Excellent.
One and Ivor. Yeah, brilliant.
Oh,
Oh,
blimey. And this was not in Essex. This was taken in Dorset by Jackie Joyner. And this is a red spot blue throat. I think it's
oh,
called
yeah,
one. Yep.
yeah. That was down
Very.
in Dorset for a few days. That was down at Stampit Marsh. I think it was somewhere down that way.
What a smart bird that is. It's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
what a cracker.
Yeah, good picture. Thank you, Jackie. Also from Jackie down in Dorset, we've got a Dartford Warbler.
Nice.
Rather lovely. And this was from Jackie taken up in Norfolk. And you've got common crane with a tiny little common crane.
Oh, how wonderful.
Oh, a little baby.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well done, Jackie. That's some cracking shots there.
And I'm assuming in the same day, she's got a rather smart shot of a bittern as well here.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Really nice. Thanks, Jackie.
What a good day.
And a good day for the common tern as well. That's again another shot from Jackie of a common tern devouring a fish of some kind. It's not a salmon, I know that much. I
But
don't know
obviously,
what it
but obviously, the ones that Jackie and Graham have taken obviously know how to eat fish, where your ones haven't
was.
quite mastered it yet. So,
Chucking around a bit, yeah, exactly. And I think it's the final one from Jackie. This was up at Rutland, and this is an osprey catching the fish. So I wonder if that osprey caught the fish, then took it back and gave it to the common tern in Norfolk. Probably not, but it'd be nice if
really
it
not.
did. Yeah.
I wonder whether Jackie. There's a trout farm not far from Rutland, which looks very much like that picture I visited a few
Ah,
years ago. Yeah, really
very
good
nice.
place to catch fishing ospreys.
Very nice indeed.
Love it, love it.
And then Martin Potter. This is Ferry Meadows Country Park up near Peterborough. Martin sent in rather a special shot of a ring ousel on top of a little tree there or bush. Very nice. And then Paul, this is a couple of shots from Thursley Common, the field
Oh,
trip.
nice. Yeah,
So
yeah.
really
Oh, that's a
nice
cracker.
red start, very smart. And
Oh,
this is another young stone chat, I think, isn't it?
yeah,
Yes. Yep. Very nice.
that's beautiful. Lovely. Oh, lovely
That's a
shot.
gorgeous background, isn't it? Really
I
like that
love it.
shot.
Yeah, that
Nice
is
and
well
sharp.
cool.
And then we've got Richard Chew. Richard sent in a few. So we've got Hoopoo up in Lowestoft.
Oh, look at that.
We've got another nightingale. And this is a ringed one. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Can
Canby
almost
Wick.
read that. Almost.
Oh, okay.
That's at Canby Wick. Got Kingfisher at Ryemeads. Like the way you've framed that one. Put the Kingfisher over to the side. Looks good.
Yeah.
Black
Oh,
grouse, Berwyn Mountains.
oh, nice. Look at those. Oh, my word.
Proper fierce. They're really having a go at each other, aren't they? Very nice. And red grouse. Same location. Really smart.
Yeah.
I've not seen black grouse or red grouse. I need to get in my car and go travelling, really, don't I?
We'll have to have a day over there.
Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, and this looks like a wind chat. Yeah, very nice wind.
Yeah. Nice. Again, the bird's quite small, but it's just brilliant
Yeah, yeah.
scenery.
It's not all about sort of doing that and zooming in, is it? Sometimes
No,
you take a picture of a bird
no.
from distance and it's a really nice effect.
Yeah, it's much better like that than missile thrushes.
A couple of nice missile thrushes.
Oh,
Oh, another bird I haven't seen, believe it or not, wood warbler. Really smart.
oh, look at that.
These are all from Richard. So thanks, Richard.
Oh, well done, Richard.
And then what's this? Little tern? Yep,
Oh,
little tern with a sand eel. Looks like chiffy.
an Iberian chiff chaff.
Iberian chiff chaff. Oh,
Only
yeah,
because it says so on the caption.
they're at the top. I was going to say, I've just noticed that. Yeah, Iberian chiff chaff. Excellent. That's been a long staying one up there, hasn't it? I think.
Yeah, it was there for a few weeks, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think a few people went to see that. And then we've got a nightingale from Westleton Heath, Richard, as well. That's good.
Yeah, there's some good shots.
And then Roy sent in a picture of Lesser Spot from Yarna Wood, which
Oh, wow.
I went to a few years ago with Jan. So yeah, it's really, really good. Now there's one or two small videos as well to play very quickly. I'm aware that time's ticking, so we're going to cut off the bits at the end, Steve. We're only doing a couple of web pages. We can do them next month. So
That's fine, mate. Yeah.
right, hold on.
Well, we're all up to date with the comments, so we're all.
Excellent. Let me just see if I can find viewers' vids. Bear with me. Oops. Hold on. Sorry. Viewers' vids. Here we go. I don't know if we can cycle between these, but I'm just going to play a couple of them. So this is from Roy Hodgkinson.
Nice.
Grasshopper warbler. Just about hear it. You turn your volume up.
Yeah, no, I can hear that. It's good.
Really smart. Yeah, my volume down a little bit. I don't think I can click between them. So what I'm going to do, hold on. Let me just close that down. Let's open the next one. This will be quicker. This is good. I like this. This is also from Roy. This is quite unusual. This is the double-headed crane. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these, Steve. Watch carefully. Ready?
I'll check anything. Wow, bizarre.
I like
Hey.
that. Should you do that once more? Ready? There's one of its heads, and then the second head this end.
How does that work?
It's two cranes, obviously. There must be two stood back,
Be
unless there
like,
is a double-headed crane.
they must be perfectly like, that's
I know.
amazing.
I know, it's amazing. I like that. That's really
I
cool.
thought
Thanks,
perhaps it
Roy.
was two videos that had been spliced together. That
No,
like,
no, I think it's literally one clip. And then we've got a couple more. This is from up in the Highlands. Another bird I haven't seen, but that's a rather lovely fetching red-breasted flycatcher. Really
it's
smart.
Culloden. Who's this from, Roy?
This is from Roy Hodgkinson. Yeah, so he's obviously been on his travels. Singing as well. Oh,
Oh
gorgeous.
wow.
Like that. Really like that. And I think there was one or two more, and then we're almost done.
That's good because I'm my bedtime.
No, sorry.
That's all right.
I normally start watching films about this time of night. So,
Oh word.
um, so this is again from Roy. This is lesser spotted woodpecker. Looks like a female, presume.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah,
male one and one calling in the background.
and having a bit of a drum as well.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thanks, Roy. I think that's it on the videos. Let me just double check, make sure I haven't missed anyone. Yep, that's all the videos. I've got nothing else in the emails either, so let's just click out of those quickly. So just a quick reminder, don't forget to follow us on Blue Sky and Facebook and X. Post your sightings on the EBWS website, or if you can't do that, use eBird or BirdTrack because we get all the information from those as well, and they all go into the bird reports. We're going to do a quick roundup of the key sightings from the last 2 weeks. Very quickly, I'll go first.
You
Right.
go first. This is going to
So-
take 2 seconds.
North Essex, we've had the ruddy shell duck at the Abberton. We've had pied flycatcher at the Naze. There was a possible Montague's harrier at Abberton Reservoir. Gargany at Old Hall. There's been turtle doves and nightingales in various locations in the area. And finally, today, to bring it bang up to date, there was an American golden plover at Old Hall. Steve, down south.
South. This is really
South.
quick.
Go.
On the 1st of June, there was a quail singing at East Tilbury. On the 3rd, there was a night heron seen briefly in Basildon. And at Wallasey on the 2nd, there was a glossy ibis. Thank you very much. That's me done.
Excellent, well done. So very quickly, we're gonna just show this. This is an interesting story. Did you know that great crested grebes eat chiffchaffs?
No,
There you go.
every day's a school day.
How weird is that?
Oh,
Great.
you weren't joking?
No.
Yes.
So,
Oh, my word.
Yeah, great crested grebes prey on common chiffchaffs in Spain. And I think it's happened. 2 further capture attempts were unsuccessful. But yeah,
Oh, my word.
that's incredible, isn't it? Unless you're the
So-
chiffchaff, of course.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. And how old is the oldest curlew that's ever been reported or recorded even?
Got to be 25, 30 years old. Got to be.
Let's have a look. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oops. There we go. New Forest curlew breaks UK longevity record, at least 33 years and 8 months old.
Far off. That's good.
That's mad, isn't it? Absolutely
Wow.
mad. Yep. And it successfully fledged 1 chick at the age of 29. Can't be bad.
Wow, that's amazing.
Good. Right. So we are going to do another one of these. I don't know if we'll do it next month or in August, but we'll do another one in the next couple of months. You will find out what Tina was feeding in St James's Park if you tune in. It's worth doing just for that at the beginning. That'll be funny. Subscribe to our newsletter and you'll find out about the ring demo and the Tollsbury Wick walk.
Yep.
We've also got coming up in September.
The Big County Birdwatch is back. Boom, boom,
Absolutely.
boom.
So a 4-day spectacular covering walks across the county. Steve's in the middle of organising all that brilliantly, as always. So looking forward to that. And I think that's it.
Subscribe to the channel if you don't. But yeah, thanks for everyone that's commented tonight. It's good to be back. I have to say, well done, mate. Good show.
Yeah, really good to be back.
And
It's
thanks
been
for
a
the
bit of a
lovely
bumper
comments.
one. It was always going to be a bit of a bumper one, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm actually doing something behind the screen here. It was
Fine.
always going to be a bit of a bumper one, but obviously we had quite a bit of stuff to catch up on from before. And I'm just going to show you something. Have you seen this? Right.
The thermometer again.
No, hang on.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
No.
Right, watch this. It takes about 10 seconds. This just amazed me, so I thought I'd got to show it to people.
Oh my word.
That's spectacular, isn't it?
Oh,
So
that's
that is
superb.
someone on Instagram, TA 2020 Photography. Well done, whoever that is.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just like that. I stumbled across it and thought let's show it to people. Right, we are going to play out with all of the entries from the recent photographic competition. Is there anything else in the chat?
No, we've got comments from Neil, Paul, and Mark saying thanks for a great show. Have a great weekend. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing all the entries for the photographic competition.
Absolutely. Let's get that on now if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
I'll say thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon.
Yes. Hopefully it won't be 4 months. It'll be a bit sooner this time.
Huh.
Right. I think it's. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Uh-oh, I've lost it. Oh no, there it is. I've got it. Right.
Oh,
Here we go.
phew.
Can you see a chiffy chaffy thingy?
I can see a chiffy chaffy thingy.
Excellent. Just to let you know, by the way, you know I always say these take so long to make because of framing all the pictures and stuff. And each picture takes like 2 or 3 minutes to do. I've managed to get I got AI to write me a program to frame all the pictures for me.
Okay, I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, mad. Anyway, right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah, brilliant. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. See you next time.
See you
Thanks
next
for
time.
watching.
Take it easy.
Enjoy.